It's like the anthem of Tuesday night. St. Ricketts with Fire Cannot Burn. www.saintricketts.com. Oh, I absolutely love it. It is the theme song to not only your Tuesday night, but it's the theme song to your program, folks. 100% live. Another terrific episode of The Yo Show. Yo. Real quick, people are already in the house. My man, Nachus. Yo, what is up, Nachus? Thanks for tuning in. My man, James Cox from the great podcast When Words Fail, Music Speaks. What's up, James? Thanks for tuning in, dude. Been watching your program. Love what I'm seeing, dude. Some great guests. Great stuff. I am Jeff the Shark Perini with you live another Tuesday evening in front of the land of Funko Pops. With me, as always, on Tuesday. She is the sister from another mister. She is the co-hostess with the mostest. And I'll be goddamn it, ladies and gentlemen, if she is not the most beautiful face in all of podcasting, webcasting, broadcasting, networking, simulcasting, bodycasting. Where did networking come? I messed one up. Damn it. It is the one and only Jewel Tatey. Jewel, good evening.
And networking. Good evening, Jeff. How are we doing tonight?
Good evening, Jewel. Her professional voice, I love it. Jewel's great to see you. And like I said, it's great seeing Jewel because, you know, we have regular jobs. Until you people make us bigger, we got regular jobs. And we hate them, and they suck. So, Tuesdays, which gets me through on Tuesdays, is knowing that I'll see Jewel's face. I'll see some audience people chiming in and watching, and we get to do the Yo Show and Jewel tonight. I got to be honest, this one kicks ass. A lot of great response. A tremendous rock band. They call it electric metal. I call it friggin' awesome. Our very special guests tonight, Jewel. They're sexy. They're cool. They're badass. I wonder if that's what BA stands for. Anyway, we'll find out later on. It is the BA Sisters. Holy Jesus. Jewel, it's like I know my wife watches. Excuse me, honey. It's like my whole life fantasy in one. Leather, guitars, singers, cowboy hats. Holy shit, man. That's like the greatest. It's like the greatest picture ever. Marcy, rocker girl in the house. Good evening, Marcy. You know, Marcy's going to join me tomorrow night on Yo 2.0. Jewel, we got a great local band. Poeta is going to be our very special guest tomorrow. They're going to talk about brand new stuff. I'm going to break in Marcy to the Yo Show world. Probably will never do the show again after tomorrow, after she gets sick of my antics. But Yo 2.0 tomorrow, Jewel. Hopefully you get to tune in and chime in like you do so great that we'd love you for it. So what's going on, man? I'm talking my ear off. Get in there.
I know. Oh, well, it's just been tough, rough couple days, but hey, I'm so happy to be here tonight. Marcy is going to do fantastic tomorrow. I will definitely be watching. Yeah, you guys are going to have a great time. Great band, great show. I'm going to lose my job.
No, you... Tuesday nights, and I tell everybody, I even tell the guests, and I tell the PR people and everything, Tuesday night is Jewel, and Wednesday night is, you know, we bring in other people to give it a shot and try podcasting, etc. It's not an audition. Jewel's locked in for life.
Absolutely, but it's a great expansion, and we love our Yo Show family and everyone that comes on, and I'm sure tonight will be no exception because last week was so fun.
I agree. Last week was absolutely great, and massive thanks to last week's guest, Sweetener, Chris Northern, and I still got to get that right. He was awesome, Jewel. Positive, great music, great ideas, and I can say it, sexy.
Yeah, I mean, how much did we have a comment? It was great. His songs are great. He's just tearing up the charts and getting recognition as he should, and it's great to see a local guy just do so well, and especially in the country scene, from, you know, coming from Philly, that's pretty hard one to crack, so kudos.
Yeah, former local guy. How about that? Great stuff and making great things happen. Great ideas. We talked about running into him in Nashville, and he's talking about, you know, when, not if, when he comes to the East Coast. I'm pretty stoked for that. Chris Northern, got to get it right. It's still a tongue twister.
It is. You nailed it that time, though.
Thank you. Also known as Sweetener, Sweetnur. She said it's not a band name. It's like a way of life. Like everything to him is Sweetener that he puts his label on. That's awesome.
That was really cool. And Iron Pies. We need to get us some cheesesteak Iron Pies.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I'm down for all of that. I'm down for his great creations and his house show with the food truck. Like, forget it. Awesome.
want to go to a house show.
I know, right? We got a house show. So
Well,
as you know,
we have Fest coming up. We'll get there.
we do, and we're trying to have our own fest. There's so much I want to do, and we'll see if we can get it to happen. Top five, Jewel. As you know, we try to get a top five and incorporate it to the guests. We might have done this one before. We'll do it again anyway. The answers might have changed in honor of the BA sisters. It's top five bands with siblings or family bands, like brothers, brother
We're
sisters.
the family band.
Oh, the family band. And number five in the old family band is Heart, of course. Nancy and Ann Wilson. Heart.
Oh, that's a good one.
Jim, good evening. Hello indeed. Yes, Ann and Nancy Wilson of Heart, number five. Number four, even though they brawl all the time, it is the Black Crowes.
Ah,
Man, I heard some stories. I got some brawling bands. It should be best fighting siblings, because at number three I have the Kinks. And I tell you what, Ray and Dave Davies, boy, holy shnikes. They make it look...
brothers fight.
Yeah, they sure do. And speaking of brothers that fight, number two, Oasis.
Yeah.
Like, they're like the kings of it. And number one, of course, it's easy. If you know me well enough by now, it is Van Halen. I mean, the Van Halen brothers. Rest in peace, Edward. Shady Wolf. I always forget, dude. You got a new name every week. Anyway, good evening. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh, hello.
Interplanetary music. Let's not
hello.
go there. Where are we going? We're going with sibling brothers that fight? I mean, you got to go there. Jewel, hit me with your top five, Jewel. I'm excited.
Yeah, I have two of yours, so that's
Okay.
kind of odd because we never have the same answer.
Rarely.
But there's not a lot. I thought there would be a longer list of like mainstream. I know there's probably like, not so popular bands that I listen to that are related. But number five, Stooges.
Ooh, that's a goodie.
Yeah. Number four is Kinks.
Kings.
Number three was Oasis. And
Yeah.
I hate to even put them on my list because I do love their music, but God, they're big assholes. Two, Kings of Leon. I didn't know they were brothers.
Wow, Kings of... That's a goodie.
Yeah, I love those guys. I liked them before they got big. Like, I used to work at FYE when I was
So
like
did
19. I'm like, man, these guys are good. And number one, Credence.
Yeah, good one. That's a really, really good one. And a lot of people don't know they're behind the scenes at each other's throat thing with the rights to the music and all, and John Fogerty and that whole mess. That's actually an awesome one. Terrific top five tonight. Let's rehash. I got to go back to my banner. It's going to probably put it on a banner. I got to go back and find number five, Ann and Nancy Wilson of Heart. Nancy, if you're out there, I love you, Nancy Wilson. Sorry, I got weird.
Wow.
I love Nancy Wilson. Number four, the Black Crowes. Number three, the Kinks. Number two, Oasis. Number one, Van Halen. Jewel, I got to tell you, we always used to joke around about who wins. Jewel might have won this week. Awesome list. Number five, Stooges. That's a great one. The Kinks at number four, Oasis. Kings of Leon, because that's like hardcore research. I didn't even know that either. And number one, CCR. And that is such a good one. If you ever get a chance, folks, Google the whole CCR story. It's quite sad, because Fogerty's still out there, and then they try to use the name without Fogerty. See, JD Wolf likes your list. I agree.
Thanks. Appreciate
And
that.
why not? And why not?
list.
Jewel, we got so much to do tonight. I'm going to open. I got these ordered and delivered last week. They're Funko Pop Mystery Grail boxes, and they are sealed. I did not open them for a week, if you can believe that. And I'm going to open them up later on the show. There's Mystery Grail's a company. They send you a Funko Pop. You don't know what's inside. I got two of them. They could be anywhere from like a $5 regular common pop to like a $5,000 or $6,000 Grail pop. They could be anything, and I'm going to open them up tonight on the show. I used to get them, open them up right away because I wanted to see them, but tonight I'm saving it for the show. And hopefully
That's
I get
really
something.
cool. What if you get the rarest Funko Pop?
I'm going to faint. I literally am. Right, how can I resist this right? I saved it for the show. My buddy Christian's like, dude, try to hold out. I'm like, I'm going to hold out. I want to do it on the show. So we're going to do that a little bit later. We've got a lot of stuff to do later. First of all, Jewel, two big moments. We did our top five, but two very important people to us. Well, one that's super important to us. One that's just somebody we're big fans of. It's happy birthday time, Jewel. And a gigantic Happy birthday to one of Jules' all-time favorite people, Miss Bishop Briggs. Her birthday was the
God.
other day.
How
Happy
do I
birthday.
not know?
I know. Happy birthday, Bishop Briggs. She's so beautiful. She really is. And a new mom. And so happy birthday to Bishop Briggs, one of Jules' absolute favorites. I've tried like hell to get her on the show. You never know what's going to happen. And another happy birthday to one of our dearest people in my heart. I love this woman. She makes me melt. She's beautiful and she's talented and she's kind. It is the one and only Miss Sherry Nelson, ladies and gentlemen. Happy birthday to a former Maxim model who has sent me autographed photos, has been on the program, a big fan of the show. Happy birthday, Sherry Nelson. We love you. She's beautiful, Joy. I can't.
I know. She's gorgeous and such a nice person. She's unbelievable. We love Sherry. We miss her.
We do.
We'd love to have her back. And Bishop Briggs, if you have not seen her live, whoa, her voice is ridiculous. Who did she come with? Oh, I saw her with the Cold War Kids, and she came out and she sang first with them, and she's just rock star. That one.
I
Two rock
love
stars.
yeah, absolutely. I love talking music and stuff with you because you pull out these bands and, they're like maybe lesser known bands, etc. Then they start coming. I'm always like, hey, that's Jules' band, and you do it. You always find the talent. And I'm there like, again, the other night I'm driving home with the wife. I forget where the hell we went. We went to dinner and I'm driving home and Molly Rhythm comes on. It just forever reminds me of Jewel. But if you ever watched the video with the two of them singing, the two girls that's singing on stage,
yeah.
it's so cool. They're badass, dude. They really are. And you're here, of course. I mean, that's the icing on the cake. Oh, man.
And they have this one. You have to look it up. It's called Campfire Song, Molly Rhythm.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they just like harmonize so well and great people. I have to go see them too. I need to see a show. It's been too long.
Right? I mean, I'm still, if you can find a way to get out of work, I still got an extra ticket for Sepsis, dude. And it's going to be a massive party. And JD Wolf will tell you, and the whole Sepsis gang will tell you, it's going to be big. I'm so excited. I can't stand it. And I keep commenting to Melissa and Bill and the whole gang that I'll see you. So we're ready. We're ready for a rocking show. It's in a few weeks in August, Mechanicsburg, PA. Sepsis on a Sunday night. Going to be absolutely incredible. We have just, man, I'm like blown away. We have about 15 minutes to get the BA Sisters. Nailbite as well. Thank you, JD Wolf. Nailbite will be there, a local band as well, who I hear is just absolutely killing it. I've been listening to their stuff. I love it. So Nailbite will be on the docket as well at that concert. Let's welcome everybody, our favorite podcast host of our own channel, our spokesmodel, lovely Miss Joey. Joey, good evening.
Good evening.
Make sure you hit the like button in the face, but don't break your screen. No. And make sure you hit all notifications. And if you want some Yo Show merch, we got crop tops, tank tops.
We do?
Bands, hats, hoodies, whatever you want.
Yeah,
Albums,
whatever you want, we got it.
DVDs, like the 24 hours of the Best of the Air show.
And comment.
And yeah.
Subscribe. Watch on YouTube and Twitch.
Yes.
Please.
And they're on my channel. And if you don't, I'll steal all your beloved things.
All your beloved things.
Oh, Joey, Jeff is opening a super rare surprise Funko Pops later, so you'll come back for that. Be surprised with all of us.
I don't know if I got rare ones. They could be common, like $5 ones, or they could be super rare.
It could be like a common one, or it could be like ultra rare. Like, we don't know.
It could be anything. So yeah, let's. We've got we got about 15 minutes to the BA Sisters, and a couple things that I want to talk about, and I know. Well, we got comments coming in too. James Cox is a big one. Have you heard of any good covers of Dream On by Aerosmith? I'm doing a Cover Wars episode with a musician, and she would like it to be on the song Dream On. That actually is great. I will search and try to find out. Maybe ask some of our local bands if they're into it, because I know a lot of our local bands do some great covers. And I know if you get into Sepsis and Melissa Wolf, if you find them, she's huge on doing covers. She actually does a audience vote where people vote on what she sings as a cover, so that's really cool. Jewel, I know you know a lot of people that do covers. You're big on covers. I know you
I
enjoy it.
love covers, and the BA sisters do a lot of awesome covers. I wanted to talk to them about that. Maybe they'll do one. Um, it's not a cover, but I went to Joey's recital, and it was like the older girls, like the seniors, they danced, and they tapped to that "Dream On," but it was so like fast, and it
Really?
was really neat. Like they were all dressed very plain, but they just like, I don't know, rocked it out with tap shoes. It sounded really cool.
It's very cool. JD Wolf has become our sepsis encyclopedia. It is actually called the Songbird Challenge. Thank you, because I always forget, dude. I get so much stuff in my head, and papers, and computers, and toys, and I forget. So thanks,
Yeah.
JD. It is the Songbird Challenge, and Melissa's super cool. She does so many songs, just perfect justice. Uh, Jewel, again, I hate to keep pressing the issue, but you got to tell your boss, like, I need off Monday.
I know. I
It is if Jewel's boss is out there watching, Jewel needs off Monday. What the hell was it? I'm sorry. Yeah, Monday, August 8th. I already took off. Sepsis with nail bite. Love Drafts Brewing. It's at a brewing company. You cannot beat this with a stick, Jewel. It's gonna be phenomenal.
I'll try, man.
You
I would
don't
hate
try,
to
you
miss
do.
that. I hate when I miss things,
I'll
especially
tell you what.
shows.
I will. Like I said, I got a hotel room. I'll sleep on the floor. You can have the bed, platonically clean, man. I'll
That's a
sleep on the
whole
floor.
other. That's a whole other issue. I gotta
It's
work out.
clean. We're totally clean. You know what?
Let
I
the
would
boy
love.
sleep in your bed.
Wow, we would love to do a cover wars thing. That sounds super cool. We would do that.
Ooh, oh, yeah.
Keep us posted, man. Keep us posted indeed. I know we do need to hear live music. You're absolutely right.
Oh, maybe they'll know this. This drove me nuts. You know when you have a song in your head and you just can't think, like you have the melody, but like you're like, what is that song? Okay, so this song, it starts and it sounds like Iris from the Goo Goo Dolls, which also sounds like I'm With You, Avril Lavigne. But I cannot for the life of me, you know the guitar and it's like dun, 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 wow, wow, wow. But there's another guitar song that starts like that, and I've been just
I think we
scouring
have.
YouTube. I don't even know.
I think we found a loser for cover band wars. Jules.
Wow,
Nah.
wow, wow, yeah.
Speaking of which, Joel, I forgot all about this, and we did this like over a year ago when COVID came around. We bought tickets to a show. Me and Cassie were going with my buddy Tommy and his girl. We're actually going to see August 21st, the Goo Goo Dolls. I forgot
Oh.
all about buying these tickets. I'm so excited.
That's weird, and I just said it and then reminded you that you're going to see them.
Yeah, kind of like you did see that great cover you did of
It sounded just like it. I don't know what you're talking about.
It does sound just like it, but I forgot about the tickets. And then my buddy Tommy messaged me later. You're still going to Goo Goo Dolls, right? I'm like, oh shit, my Cass. She's like, I got the tickets. I didn't forget. Very excited for it.
Fun.
Love the Goo Goo Dolls as well. Great band. So much great stuff going on in the world, and I want to talk about all this positive stuff because the BA sisters will be with us shortly. But don't forget, again, Yo 2.0 tomorrow night. It's our Wednesday night thing. We do it because I'm not trying to sound smug, but so many people have come at us with requests like, I want to be on your show. And now bands are finding me like, hey, I want to be on your show. And we got a band we'll announce later with some great legendary rock stars that are part of this new band that's coming on the show. We'll talk about that later. But tomorrow night we have a great one. It's a very local band that's got some hot new music out. And their name is Poeta. They'll be on Yo 2.0, and our special guest co-host will be Marcy Rocker Girl, who chimed in earlier. So that's 2.0 tomorrow night, Poeta. Joel, I'm just so stoked. We get so many great guests that come on. And, of course, I'll advertise it now, and I'll probably advertise it later. Ladies Who Rock for a Cause. The 5th annual on Saturday, October 8th. Our great friend Sharon Leah. And what a lineup, Joel, this year. Taylor Dane, Tiffany, Jennifer Page, Kick It Out, which is a tribute to Heart. Sharon Leah's band will be there playing. That's going to be awesome. Jewel and I are trying to get to that. So much great stuff going on, Jewel. We're finally getting back in the swing of things, and we're going to make it happen. A big smile on your face, Marcy. You should be. Look at that smile. That's a lot of smile there. I'm jealous. That's like, it's a great smile.
I'm so excited to watch tomorrow. It's just fun just to have new perspective on the show, and I like to see the comebacks that the co-hosts give you. So it gives me ammo. I feel like they're on my team.
They are. They absolutely are. And of course, Angela Marie is probably the toughest.
Yeah.
Like she actually came out and like we had the awesome actor Roger Dorman on our program the one time, and she told him, she's like, look, you got to tell your people to watch this episode because if we get 1,000 views, Jeff's getting his ass waxed live on the show. And she just comes right out and she's not afraid to
Oh.
say it. You know.
As long as she's doing it, it's fine.
Well, no, we're going to get a professional to do it. She's going to commentate and laugh and embarrass me. But
Oh,
what's that?
oh, your wife?
No, not my wife. My wife. My wife, she gets embarrassed. You know, sometimes we lay in bed at night. She's like, some of the things you say, I just can't even listen to. Like she made this comment about me talking about my balls one time. She said, here, you're talking about my balls, and I get embarrassed. Well, promote. Stop it.
As she should.
It gets me a little embarrassing sometimes. I say some dumb shit. It's part of the program, so it makes this program great.
You're a shock jock.
Yeah, I'm such a shock jock with
Hey,
my.
look at my shirt. That was YSP
Yeah,
shirt.
look at that. That's
Yeah.
badass. I got me Guns N' Roses. I like that YSP shirt.
No, I had to cut it because I don't like sleeves, as you can tell.
I know
Cut
you
the
do.
sleeves off.
You do the tank top thing a lot, and I don't want to make you go into a show, but a lot of the male viewers say that Jewel rocks a tank top, and you do.
Oh, thank
It is,
you.
absolutely.
I actually got in trouble because for the 4th of July, I wore my Bruce Springsteen Born in the USA t-shirt that was given to me by my mother. And then she saw me on 4th of July, and I cut the sleeves off. And she's like, that was vintage. I bought that at the concert. I'm like, I swore it was like a newer shirt. Like, she's like, no, that shirt was so old. I can't believe you cut the sleeves off. I'm
Well,
sorry.
Well, Mom, if you're out there listening, Springsteen's coming back to Philly, so you can buy a brand new T-shirt.
Yes, he is. I'm so
That Jewel
excited.
can. There's something about Jewel, and Mom, if you're listening or if you catch this, Jewel's got a magical way with gifts. She cut the sleeves on her shirt, and one night we were talking about Funko Pops. She's like, "Yeah, look at this one I got." I'm like, "It's the one I bought you. It's out of the fucking box." Took it right out of the box.
Yes, they come out of the box. Better
I
that way.
you know what? I think my days of the box may have to pass because they're so hard to keep the boxes pristine, and it's tough. I bought Cassie ones, took it right out of the box.
Oh my god, they're
Immediately.
fine out of the box. But you know what? I will say, they do get messed up because I had my little golden Wonder Woman, but she was on a platform, and the
Yeah.
platform broke. So now I can't stand her up.
Son of a biscuit.
So there's perks of not taking them out of the box.
Tragic.
It's tragic. He's cool.
Yeah, it's
I
dead.
think there's new glow in the dark ones coming out. I thought I saw.
So there's one.
And
There's
Stranger
this.
Things ones.
There's Stranger Things ones in Blacklight. I got them over there. I never showed them yet, but I got some Blacklight Stranger Things ones,
Oh,
and the
she's
big like
obsessed.
3D character Stranger Things. And I gotta watch this because I'm like the only person on earth I think who has not.
You
actually
haven't
sat
watched Stranger Things?
I watched one episode.
How dare you?
Right, well, out of nowhere. I'm being
So
scolded.
good.
I'm being scolded from the corner.
Horrifying. Tragedy.
Yeah. All right, Dad.
Intensity and drama.
Wow,
Perfect.
People way
Telling
too
you-
much.
the girl's got a future in promotions. Like that was. She's screaming in the back.
It is very good. You do need to watch it.
You know what's even funnier? Like I said, I put the big screen on to watch us and see our actions, and it's on delay. And you watch Joey's, and she's screeching it out. This is great. A little pink in the cheeks tonight. I'm very excited for BA Sisters. I'm excited for a lot of the announcements we got coming on. We've got so many great guests coming on the show, Joel, and possibly in a couple weeks when we talk about our very special guests coming on, we might have a giveaway too. Something great.
Very
All right,
cool.
let's get down to the nitty gritty, folks. Hey, stop, because we have an awesome, awesome guest tonight, and they're getting ready to come on the show right now. An awesome rock duo. I mean, these girls absolutely kick 100% ass. I've been watching their videos on YouTube. It's absolutely awesome. Let's get them out here, Jewel. The awesome group, the BA Sisters.
Yes. Whoa.
Their videos on YouTube. It's absolutely awesome. Hold on, feedback. The awesome group, the BA Sisters.
Hey, how's it going?
Whoa.
It's going good. We did that twice. How you doing? Hold on, feedback.
Here's
The awesome group, the BA Sisters.
Hey, how's it going? family, right? Going
Doing
on.
good. We did that twice. How you doing?
There you go.
Why is it keeps repeating us over and over. Anyway. Oh, there we go. I think we got it. We did that twice.
He looks like a comedy. Welcome to the comedy.
It keeps
of the
repeating
VA.
us over and over. Anyway. Oh, there we go. I think. Anyway, thank you for being on the program. We greatly appreciate it. We're very thrilled to have you on here. We became big fans just over the few weeks leading up to this.
How can we
there we go.
resolve the feedback
Anyway,
situation?
thank you for being on the program.
Because I
we greatly
feel like there's a
appreciate
lot
it.
of
We're very
feedback.
thrilled to have you on here. We became there is. I'm not sure what end it's coming from.
I don't know how to.
It's a little crazy, right?
Thank you for being on the program.
Because I
We
feel
really
like
appreciate
there's
it.
a
We're
select.
very thrilled to have you on
I don't
here.
know.
We became there is. I'm not sure what end it's coming from.
I don't know how to. Echo cancellation is on.
Anyway, thank you for being on the
Maybe
program.
it's
We
just
appreciate it.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
There is. I'm not sure what end it's coming from.
Well, we'll try our best, honestly.
Okay.
Right now, we're listening
Because I think we
to
will
like
have to
5
use
boys.
headphones, right? But how can we put headphones also?
Something on maybe.
Okay.
Right now, we're listening
Because I think we
to
will
like
have
5
to use
boys. Hold on. Do we need to do that? Or?
Wear headphones maybe?
I don't know. Like your computer.
Let's try that.
Might help.
What did you get to? Like 5 boys. Vodka.
I'll try that again to be sure. See if there's an echo button and check it off. I usually do. Well, there we go. I think we got it.
Is that good?
Yeah, I think we got it.
Oh, the headphones. I think that helps.
Can you hear us?
Oh no, they can't hear us.
No, I don't think it hears now. Oh man, this what have I done here? The magic of StreamYard.
It might be the output.
Stereo audio. Let's see. Is it better now?
Oh, that's great. Can
Yeah,
you
it's
hear us?
good.
You can.
That's better? Okay, in that case, I need to get her another pair of headphones. Hold on.
Okay.
Just technology, my friends.
Okay, we got time. So
Thank you. Yeah,
let's get started anyway. Well, we'll take turns back and forth. But so first of all, thank you again. Okay, well, hang on. All right,
Okay.
are we ready? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, we're getting a little better. A lot of fans going on. So let's get right to the
That will
questions.
do
Again.
anything.
Yeah.
It seems
Yeah,
better,
I can
right?
hear you. Can you hear you, Melissa? Are you good?
I can hear
Okay,
you.
perfect. All right, let's.
awesome.
I can hear you guys great, and I hear less of me, which is good because my
All right,
voice
Jeff,
is
go ahead.
terrible. I sound like a 5-year-old kid. And all I hear is my 5-year-old kid voice echoing over. So, BA Sisters, tell us about the name, how it came. Tell us about the form of this awesome band.
I still hear the echo.
Oh,
I think
right.
it's worse. It's worse.
Yeah,
with this.
right?
It's-
Is it really?
That's even worse.
yeah. Let's.
Hold on. Maybe we try it again, right? To connect again? I don't know.
Yeah, you can try that.
What's the fuck? Is it the computer?
I don't know. No.
It shouldn't. Okay.
Technical
all right.
difficulties.
Let's try
Okay.
it now.
No, we're running through the computer. It says cancellation, automatic. It just everything sounds and looks.
I think it's better now. Can you talk something? Let's see. Hi.
check.
Hello. Jules, say something.
It says
Hello, is that better?
cancellation, automatic.
I don't know. I
All right,
still
we
hear
can
the feedback.
sound
I want to try.
and-
You can shoot
better now.
whatever
Can
you
you
want
talk
to ask us, and we can
Hi.
try to figure out what
Hello.
you're saying
Jules,
and
say
then,
something.
reply back.
Is that better?
Right.
Let's do it.
I don't know, I still
All right,
hear
you
the
can-
feedback.
I wanna try- you can shoot
Should we,
whatever
is it
you want
possible?
to
Should we
ask us,
hang
and
out?
we can, try to
Yeah,
figure
try coming out and coming back in. We'll try that again.
We try to recognize.
Right.
Let's do it.
Okay, we'll try that again in a minute. I don't know what happened there, and I can't really figure it out. I know there's a bunch of people started tuning in too to check him out, and so we got a little, how it works in the world of live entertainment.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know. The audio and the output can be tricky if you have a couple things hooked up. I know
Yeah.
for me, I need like a microphone and the headphones hooked in, or it just doesn't come out right. But
Exactly. I'm so excited already because they're super cool. All right, let's try this again.
sometimes I don't know. The audio and the
Hello?
output matrix
Is it better?
something's fucked up. I know
Yeah.
for me, I need like a microphone.
No, it's still repeating it. Are
Crazy,
you-
but I don't know. Maybe it's a
Exactly.
connection
I'm so
for some
excited already
reason, right?
because they're super cool. All right,
Yeah.
let's try it again. So,
The audio and the
Hello?
What would be
Is
the
it better?
problem? Like,
I don't
is
think
it's still echoing.
Well, you
No,
know
it's
what?
still
It's
repeating it. Are
crazy,
you-
but I don't know. Maybe it's a
Exactly.
connection
I'm so
for some
excited already
reason, right?
because they're super cool. All right, let's try it again.
Go
It's still
ahead.
over there. Okay.
Hello?
what would be
Is
the
it better?
problem? Like,
No, it's still echoing.
I think it's the craziest
Well,
interview
no,
I've
it's
ever
still
done,
repeating
but
it.
it's cool with me. It's fun.
Okay, we can get through it.
Right?
Okay.
Hello? Is it better?
No, it's still echoing.
I think it's the craziest interview I've ever done. Maybe you can write the
Okay.
questions
We
and
can
maybe
get
we can. That'd be great. Yeah.
can we do this from our phone, actually?
I think it's
You can do it from the phone.
maybe you can write the questions and maybe we can. That'd be great. Yeah. Should be the
Can we
connection.
do this from our
Someone is stealing our Wi-Fi. Motherfuckers. You can write the questions and maybe you want to try your phone? We're gonna try her phone now.
Okay.
That could be it. That could be better.
All right, we'll try that. We'll be back with them in a second. I played out
Such
that
a
question.
shame. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
and I don't really know how to figure it out. I know my man James Cox is helping me big time, and Interplanetary Music, we appreciate trying to help out. I'm not really sure. That's exactly why I switched to Zoom. We usually don't have this problem on StreamYard. I don't know. It might be they might have it on, like they might be watching themselves and have the computer on, or they might have the volume all the way up in the computer so they could hear us without headphones. Not really sure. This like never happened before. It
yeah.
figures.
I mean, usually we echo a little bit, but that was like a loop, like over and over.
Yeah.
It would be impossible to get through.
Yeah,
all
I
the
couldn't.
questions we have for them because we have a lot of good questions.
I know. I couldn't understand a word I was saying. All right, so let's try this again with another great introduction. Our guests tonight are the Queen of Echoes. Now, let's try welcome again the amazing BA sisters. How are we doing now?
Oh my gosh, that's way better.
Thank you.
That
Thank
is
you
a
so
lot
much.
better. So
Oh.
they,
It is a connection. We gotta kick someone's
Oh,
ass
that's
here
what it
in
is.
the building.
there we go.
Wait, mirror my camera. There we go.
There you go. Okay.
Oh, awesome. So, I mean, like all the money we pay every month for all this technology, and this is what we get. Anyway, ladies, thank you. Thank you for getting through that rough beginning. A lot of your fans coming in and out and saying hi and happy to see you here.
Make it work.
Yeah.
We're making it work one way or the other. So
Thanks for having us, actually.
absolutely. So let's find out about it. Like, who are the BA sisters? What does BA stand for? How did you guys get started in music? I know you had a very musical family background. Tell us about your beginnings and your young days of playing music and how you got to be these awesome rock stars you are today.
Okay, we started out the band on 2007. Actually, I had this crazy idea of having a duo, electro metal duo mixed up with guitars and classic electronic music. And one time I went to Melissa's studio in BA. BA stands for Buenos Aires, by the way. Our
Okay.
city. And she was working on very crazy sounds, techno sounds mixed up with electric guitars. And I was blown away. And I was like, what are you going to do with that? Oh, I'm going to give it away to a DJ. And I was like, fuck no, you're not giving that. For some reason, I said to her, why don't we do a duo, a female duo, right? And I will lay down some vocals and based on your music, and let's start rocking, man. And she said yes. So, and that was great because it's such a great band, the two of us together,
The beginning end.
It was a lot of fun. At the beginning, we started playing like right away live shows around South America, and we always we're complement each other pretty well. I have ideas, she also have ideas, and that's how we write together our stuff. So it was pretty fun at the beginning.
Awesome.
Well, and how did you find your voice? Your voice is just so extremely powerful and amazing. How did you find your voice and what I know there's a technique to do this, because if you're not doing it right, you can seriously damage your vocal cords. So how did that come about, and what types of training do you do for singing?
Well, honestly, I was an actor first. I was doing theater back in, in the day, like pretty young. I started, I went to National University of Drama, and then she went to music school. But I always sing for fun, like never, like I kind of like, I only had a training for 5 months, really. I never
Wow.
had serious singing training, but I always sang by ear, and like I was like cranking up all my favorite artists. And I think how you learn is listening to the best there. I love heavy rock music, electronic music as well, and I always like train myself listening to my biggest influences in music, right? Like Blackie Lawless, like from Wasp.
Yeah.
It's the Kings, right? Kings of rock and roll, Dio, and she sings too. She's pretty cool.
I tried. It's something that I truly enjoy. I do the backing vocals, but it's the same thing. Like it's like when you learn guitar. I never took lessons as a guitarist. I went to music school to study drums, not study guitar. Then I picked up the guitar and learning your favorite songs. Your favorite riffs. For me, it was obviously Metallica, Slayer, and Iron Maiden. The classics, and then from there, finding different stuff. But like you learn as you go, basically. I can't see her. Let's see. Now I see. Now you have
Now
a
I
face.
see my
I put my
Okay.
on the laptop. There you go.
Perfect.
But
So
for me, for a musician, it's all about your influences, like what you've been listening. For us, it was like we came from punk rock parents, like they were like into punk rock, like new wave, all the New York scene, and we grew up listening to that, like thank God to my dad. Thank you. Not here with us anymore, but yeah, we're very thankful for the land now.
you had you had quite a journey, and I guess you pick up a little bit as you go. You were from New York to Buenos Aires, and now out to California. Do you pick up a little bit of different technique everywhere you go? Do you look into bands in every city to pick up a little bit of everything?
Totally.
Absolutely,
Totally,
yeah. Like obviously when we were in New York, we were babies, we were kids, but our parents were highly influenced by the wave scene, from the 80s. So obviously
Yeah.
when we were kids, it was like Billy Idol and Run DMC,
Yeah.
Cyndi Lauper, Culture Club, like every 80s, Michael Jackson, and then when we went, grew up in Argentina as teenagers, we started, into the Ramones and the Sex Pistols and all that. And, and it's funny because at one point we kind of went separate ways. Like I went more like to thrash and death metal, and she went more into like the heavy rock, and like the classic Twisted Sisters,
Yeah,
and
Twisted
all that.
Sister and all that.
It's funny because sometimes people assume that we like the same things, but obviously we share a lot of influences. But when it comes about like more death metal or stuff like that, metal, that's me, and more like Wasp and the classic bands is her. But we share also, one common thing that is the electronic music. She started going to parties, me too, like separately. And then when we met each other at one point to start this band, it was like, you know what? Why don't you just mix it all up?
It was
Techno rave
one
and
show
the-
that changed our life forever. What was it? Daft
Punk,
Punk.
yeah.
On the Alive tour, we had the chance to go see them live, and that was mind blowing.
Because we were fantasizing, but we weren't. I wasn't quite sure because I was coming from playing drums in bands. So for me, the idea of a duo wasn't really a thing. Back 14 years ago, it wasn't a lot of duos like there is now. It was like what, the White Stripes and I don't know.
Yeah.
So for me, it was like no drums. Like I'm a drummer. Like that's not possible.
At the beginning, she started laughing. I was like, "No, man, this is gonna work."
And
Let's
then
do it.
obviously when we saw Daft Punk playing, how heavy it was, how rock and roll it was. And people were moshing, and it was like, what? Like, am I
What's
watching
happening?
Metallica? What's going
It
on?
was awesome.
and it was so heavy and so and very dance, and the sound and everything, and the aesthetics and the lights. It
It
was
was
so
like Pink
mind
Floyd from
blowing.
the future,
Yeah,
right?
it was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So like, you know what? After that show, we look each other and we were like, yeah, it's
Yeah,
we should do it.
and that's what we did, right? We hit
She
it
wanted
up
to
right
do it. I
there.
was like, she was waiting for me. I was like, okay, fuck it, let's do it.
Thank God, she's such a badass producer, you know. Like we both write, but she's really very like she knows exactly where she wants to go in music, and that's perfect, you know. So laid by my.
But again, you learn as you go. You know,
exactly, yeah.
I'm not
for
the
sure.
same producer I was 14 years ago when I started. I had no idea. And again, the tools weren't that accessible back then. They're like now. You know, like you need to like, how do I compress a vocal? And you go to YouTube, boom, there's one
Yeah.
tutorial for each thing that you need.
Yeah.
Back then, it was kind of like word of mouth. Some people give me a CD of plugins, then like listening to Chemical Brothers and
I like
the Prodigy, and figured out like the sounds, and then there was YouTube, but there wasn't like the YouTube that you know today. You know, I started producing before we formed the band, so I started producing in 2005. So YouTube was a baby, and,
Yeah.
and the information wasn't really out there, so it was tough. I must say, as a as a resource. But as like everything, you learn as you go. Guitar, vocals, producing.
And always try to like pick up inspirations from, I don't know, other than music, like movies too. We love horror movies, you know, like science fiction. And my dad was like a horror freak too, and he have us watch movies with him when we were, you know. So
it was funny because my dad never liked the horror movies, but he wanted us to watch.
It was like because of the cover, right? Oh, this looks bloody. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's really bloody. You should get this one.
Yeah.
And like, but
It was a
he
huge
didn't watch
trend,
it.
maybe, you know, like back in the day, in the 80s. It was really huge, you know. So, yeah, we pick up inspiration from everywhere we can, you know.
And music, especially horror movies, can make or break the movie. I wanted to go back to the producing a little bit because you lay down the drums. How difficult is it to lay down the drums and then go back and lay down your own guitar playing? Is it difficult to add all of those layers and elements and even just putting together many videos of like TikTok, and it just seems so intricate. How difficult is that process for you, and how fun?
Yeah, it depends of like the song. Sometimes you I don't know, some songs are really, you start with the bass and the snare, and then you put some synth bass, and then like, and it becomes like an easy, like minimalistic, like not a lot of layers. But then sometimes you find some cool keyboard sound, and then you end up adding another keyboard in another keyboard in another keyboard. Like, wait a minute, and
You
then
got to edit it down.
then you have, okay, and then when I need to squeeze the guitars in there because I want guitars, and then the vocal. So it's like I see it as a Lego, like you got all these pieces, and then you start like moving around blocks, like in the editing tools. Okay, I like these. No, I leave it. Then I take it away, I mute it, and then I miss it. Next day, I actually missed that scenes line, and then you bring it back. So it's a lot of listening and take a break. Very important to take breaks. Sometimes you're really burnt out. And also sometimes hear song comparison. Not to rip off, but a reference, because sometimes let's say you're making a song and it sounds kind of like, I don't know, the 9 Inch Nails or whatever, and you're like, you know what, I kind of wanted to sound like this, and then you have a song as a reference, but then, oh no, it sounds too much like this. And then see, I always have some reference songs or how I want to sound, or maybe I don't even have the song, and then I hear and I'm like, I need a song like this, and then I hear that song and be like, yeah, that's what I need for this album. I need one song in that vein, like it could be, I don't know,
that tone,
psytrance, or fuck, who cares? Like maybe you're like, that's what is missing in this album. One song that maybe what you get out of that song is not even the song, is the BPM, like you like to be that fast, or or like the pace on the snare and the kick. So you like get like ideas and references is always helpful.
Yeah.
But it really is, it's not a right or wrong. Sometimes you're like a blank space, and it's just you, and you created that, and it sounds like nothing else, and that's it. That's good too,
Yeah, it's good to have it. And you make it work, and it's working so great. We noticed that you just played the Viper Room. Like, it's massive. The Viper Room is one of like the legendary rock clubs. And how are experiences like that, playing these great halls? Do you get nervous? You seem very confident. Do you get nervous, or you just go out and just kick ass?
We go out and kick it now. Just if you're nervous or you're done as a musician, you're always gonna be like feeling that something in the stomach. Always for us, it's like, and I love that. I don't want to lose it ever, But playing the Viper Room has a unique vibe because it's such a legendary stage,
Yeah.
and it's amazing, and the sound is great. We love it actually.
we love to play there. Such a, I don't know what is it about it. Like it's that stage has such a great vibe. It's a perfect size too, and the lights, everything is like contained. And about getting nervous, it's always that first song, that you're like, I'm mostly nervous because I'm like, is everything sounding right? I know it's not about like that I'm nervous of my performance. It's about like making sure she can hear herself and I can hear her, and everything is fine. I'm like, okay, fine. Now I can do the show. It's always that one song that I need to make sure everything is running smooth.
Yeah, the sound is very important for our band.
Sure. They said it is very unique with the electric and the metal sound. As always, our audience watches in. My man JD Wolf already has you on the playlist. He band stalked while you're on the show. He's adding your music to his playlist. That's awesome. It's super cool. Do you listen to yourselves often? I always ask artists this. Some people are like, I don't like listening to my stuff or watching my stuff. Do you listen to your own albums often and pick things up and maybe even be like, that was a bad idea?
It's a great question, actually.
Yeah.
I could have done it better. Maybe I should have added.
In fact, the other day I heard our first album, and I was like, wow, there were some great songs, but the production was so like.
Yeah. It's like same the vocals. Yeah, like it was an amateur. Like, but some people love the first record. For us, it's like we come so far, like on our productions. That listening to that first record is like, oh man, I don't know.
The songs, but then you're like, but the songs were great, but I wish I could have these. I think it's so. Even our recent EP, the other day, I think I was our song. I was like, I wish I could have those more hi-hats on the verse.
So you're free. You keep adding.
Like, but see, that's the thing. You need to know when to stop because it's never finished. A song is never finished. It's
That's
finished.
awesome.
You finally let it go. Let the song
like
go.
A baby,
Be like, what? Better, or it could be this, or it could be that. But you know what? It needs to be done. That's what it needs to be. It needs to be fun.
And that's art, and you just appreciate it, and your fans appreciate it for what it is. And the first EP is always going to be your baby, and maybe one day you can revisit it. But I mean, the fans love it how it is. I wanted to talk about the scene in South America compared to LA. What are shows like in South America? Just is the vibe different? Is it more relaxed?
That's a great question. Another great question, by the way. Yeah, no. Honestly, BA, man, it's the best audience ever. I mean,
South America,
I bet, exactly. But BA, especially Buenos Aires, that's where AC/DC end up like recording a live record. Like
there's a reason why big bands record live albums there.
It's pure fire. People doesn't care about what other thing. They are there for the music, and they're very passionate, and they love rock and roll. Metal, everything heavy, So.
Every country like Brazil, Chile, they're like, bands like Iron Maiden keeps playing in front of 30,000 people. Like Metallica plays 50. Metallica is the exception, whatever they're playing, right? But what I'm saying is that people love the legendary bands, and it is a very honest crowd. I feel like here, if you go to a festival, people really like, even if they maybe don't like what they see, they still clap and be like, yeah, and everybody's super
They're respectful, yeah.
But Argentina, if they don't like you, they will throw you a bottle.
Hard, man. It
You
is,
better,
yeah.
you better bring it, or you're fucked.
Yeah. And if they like you, maybe they're gonna speed on you like they did, like punk rock, like like the Ramones. They speak to each other.
I like an honest crowd. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
But-
we have honest crowds too from Philadelphia.
Philly's a rough town. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
So-
like in compare, I mean, we're talking about the audience, right?
Yeah.
In that sense.
So speaking of the audience, and me being a guy, I gotta ask: you have these awesome accents, the sexy outfits. You go out and you kick ass on stage. Do you get a lot of the male groupies? The men follow you around after the show, or men trying to meet you? Like, to me, the whole presence of you guys just absolutely kicks ass. It's just like it's a real
Yeah.
happening.
Old dude. See, I love my beautiful man in face.
Worry
Come
about
on, there's-
women. I'm more worried about women than men.
Okay, that works too.
Actually. When we play,
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, my
Like
God.
I remember one time, the only time that I felt like in a really weird situation was a girl, not even a guy.
I get, what was it? Niceto?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
played at some sort of gay party,
That was awesome.
and I was leaving the venue or something, and a girl like literally stopped me. You're not leaving until you kiss me.
Wow.
Like, okay. I mean, literally didn't let me pass.
I didn't see that.
With
That
three
was-
other girls. I'm like, okay, am I going to get raped by 3 girls? Okay.
Here's so funny. Here in the US, we have more male followers, right? I have like all male, honestly. But in BA, it's like the gay scene is a huge scene, And
Yeah.
yeah, they love really hard music.
Obviously,
hardcore
they love
music,
the
and-
tough girls.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they should be afraid to bum rush your stage. I'd be afraid you knock me out.
I wasn't, it caught me off guard, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Security.
I gave her a kiss and keep like
bye.
walking.
Oh, that was so nice of you. Oh, that was too nice.
No, no, right?
But we gotta say this. Like people think that we actually two straight chicks, very cool. I have a lot of gay friends. I am a huge LGBT supporter because I love them, like especially artists. They're so
Yeah.
amazing. But honestly, we're straight. We're not gays. But we are supporters. for
We're
sure.
definitely huge supporters.
Yeah.
The biggest memories we have in Buenos Aires is playing definitely in gay parties.
Amazing.
Amazing parties.
amazing.
Like
Yeah.
fun. They always treat you with respect, except for that one time. Obviously, one thing you need to understand. You don't play at 9 p.m. You play at 3 a.m.
Wow.
People is absolutely drunk, and
Like I don't even.
now we're sober. But
We're sober, yeah.
we got our share of.
But these were fucking crazy. Backstage, friends like burning like some grass and with drinking. And I mean, you got to make it up until the showtime.
Yeah.
3 fucking a.m. in
It's
the morning.
hard. Then you're like, oh, I
It was
gotta play
hard.
the show. You're like completely down. And you're like, oh, hey,
You better pay me.
we gotta play the show actually. And you're having
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much fun. But
Yeah.
there's a time and age to do that.
Yeah.
Obviously. So we appreciate these. That the US is more like 9 p.m. show.
We love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or 7 p.m. Like we're at like
Yeah.
dinner time. That's like way after the club closes.
And then you can be with the water, and then
Man, it was hardcore back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah, we do it smart here. We get the show started early. This way you got plenty of time to party after and then call it a night.
Right.
it's tough. I'm telling you to play, but
Especially for a
obviously.
singer.
But if you grew up there, you're used to this. The spotty or whatever you do, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It starts at 2 a.m. Wherever you go,
It
See?
starts
Wow.
at,
goes all the way through 8 a.m. clubs or whatever.
and then you have the after
And then you got
party.
the after hours. So it's like
East side, like what BA was.
Very-
It was a time. It was such a crazy city. You know, it was
Wow.
Yeah.
very Europe.
I gotta visit
I know, right? I'm
one of these parties.
down for that. Is there a lot of it? Is there like is there a heavy workout routine? Like, do you guys like work out a lot? Because obviously putting in that kind of rock performance and party performance takes a lot of stamina. How do you handle that?
Well, I do yoga. Yeah, we worked out. I mean, I've
We
been
do.
working out like since I was a teenager, doing yoga. She does too. We do putting whatever, you know, like we were like kind of athletes when we were young, right?
Yeah,
we
we're
used to
into
run
sports
marathons
and
and
we run. Yeah, always running.
because
And
my mom was a dancer, so she was.
you gotta compensate. You know, next day you gotta
Yeah.
burn the body. Not anymore. Not anymore. Now it's like, you know, smoothies.
Smoothies and yoga. No,
I don't know why I'm not believing that at all.
I hate yoga. I can't.
I
It
try to
stresses
have
me
her-
out.
Yeah,
Honestly.
I love it.
Music keeps you young. That's a good way of looking at it. Music does keep you young, and the way you guys play. Yeah, I mean, I'm 51 years old, but I am not afraid to blast your music through the car. I mean, all week leading up to this, my car was blasting with your music, so I'm all about it.
But I wanted to ask about the covers because you do some amazing covers. I had ZZ Top, Judas Priest. What are some of your favorite covers to play? And is there anyone you haven't touched yet? I know we got a request for Dream On earlier, Aerosmith. Is there any ones you haven't touched? And what are some of your favorite to play?
Well, separately, we've done a couple of covers. I've done buckle covers like Judas, all my favorite bands, and she did a couple of covers like her favorite bands, like the BA Sisters. We did a Danzig cover. One
Oh
of,
yeah,
I don't even remember.
Yeah, the Twist of Cain.
Twist of Cain. We done Twist of Cain, our version, kind of like industrial electronic version of Twist of Cain. We did the Misfits, also another song. We did Sepultura.
oh yeah.
Or for territory, like a little, yeah, more industrial, you know, like.
And the
industrial
first
version.
cover that we ever did, the first, it was in 2010.
You're right.
It was Metallica and Enter Sandman. And back then, the funny thing is that I was like, let's grab like the most famous metal song and make it dance. And now it's funny because now Metallica did this whole Black album and invite a lot of artists, and you see a lot of dance versions of it.
Amazing.
And back then we get a lot of shit, you know, in the sense of like how you touch like.
But then they ended up
such
liking
a
it, you know.
legendary song. But then, yeah, they really like it. But I remember I had to do interviews explaining why did I pick a Metallica song and did it electronic. And now they're releasing. It's so funny too. And I even forgot about it when I saw the blacklist. I
You
think
should
they call
be
it.
there.
I was
man.
like, where did that like 12 years ago?
Yeah.
You guys are late.
That was the first one, and we did it just literally as a bizarre thing, like as a fan thing. You know, just grab like the
You
most
worked,
popular
you
song,
worked. It
and
was
we played
great.
it for years. And now
Yeah.
our favorite to play is Territory by Sepultura.
Yeah, it turned out really great.
Yeah,
that
it's
song.
so fun to play live,
and
that
people
one.
really love it too. You know, like it's-
They're a sensational band, especially South America, and they got a massive following. So I'm sure that one really hits home. Something I want to ask you too, as you know, as performers, rock stars, etc., and a lot of talk is going on about this Pantera reunion. And in my opinion, if you could still do it and still bring something to the stage, do it. Do you believe, like, you know, would you like your legacy to always live on, or do you think there's a time where it's just not right and you should just cut it?
It's a great question.
I
That's
think
you.
I am going.
Oh, I'm going. Yeah, I definitely want to go. No doubt
I'm
about
going.
it.
So I mean, you I mean, as a fan, you have to let it go, you know, and be like, listen, there's still Phil and there's still Rex. You know what I
Right.
mean? There's still
Yes.
members of Pantera. Of course, there's no the two. I mean, let's say we died and there's two girls doing, but if two girls maintain our legacy, I will be honored.
Yeah, I'd be honored
honestly.
too. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
if you see Zach Wilde, the first thing he says is like, I'm honoring Dime. Like, I'm
Right. Absolutely.
hating. I'm not taking his place. So what people don't
Yeah.
understand that is it's honoring the legendary
Like paying
band and the
tribute,
song.
you know?
I will be fucking honored if two badass chicks, if they're two posers, no. But two badass rocker chicks that replace us because we're not here anymore and they keep our legacy alive. I will be smiling on my grave.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a tremendous answer, and that's kind of the answer I was hoping for. Because I mean, like I said, Phil's still there, Rex is still there. Let the music live on as a tribute and as a celebration of. I mean, don't go out and say we're the new Pantera because you're not. But celebrate, like I said, and someday the BA sisters, many, 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 many years from now, if somebody else wants to give it a try, sure.
Exactly. I mean, what's the
Why not?
difference? People say, hey, they should not name it Pantera. What's the fucking difference? If you name
I agree.
PA sisters or the German, like, what is
It's
the,
just-
what's the difference?
It'll be fun to see two German
German sisters.
or two Japanese. That'll be fun.
That would be,
Japanese. It's-
Brussels brothers. Okay.
I will go and sing some songs and
Yeah.
like have fun, you know, but with low expectations. I just saw Phil doing the Illegals when the last Slayer concert, and it was awesome. It was fun to watch, and I was kind of like, you know, excited to hear some Pantera songs because it's either that or hear a tribute band doing Pantera songs. So there's
True, and you know that is the best answer I've heard yet. It could either be a bunch of dudes just out there playing Pantera, or guys who have been part of Pantera and other
Yeah.
rock stars like Charlie and Zach joining Pantera and really playing it up. So I that's an amazing answer. You guys nailed that question.
thanks.
Yeah.
But we know where we're at. No,
Yeah.
for real. Like if I'm gonna see like a dude
Better as might as
imitating
well, yeah.
Phil Anselmo with the camera, like I might as well see Phil Anselmo.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah,
As long as it's alive, you know. Like,
as
why
long
not?
as he's alive, because
Yeah.
you know those cats really party. So who knows?
They do. They had a tough road. I've seen them twice live. It's an experience. Absolute an experience.
So you guys do a ton of TikTok. How do you think that has helped you, especially like during the pandemic when we were kind of limited to resources? We found this here on StreamYard. It's been great. But how did you fare during that time, and how has TikTok helped, and just your social media in general? How's that been promoting the band?
Well, back in 2020, it was like the only thing we got, you know, like we were so depressed and we were like, fuck, we were playing live shows and the pandemic hit and you know what, I might as well start blasting my favorite, do some covers of my favorite bands and, you know, like, and that kept us going, you know, and from there we got inspiration to put out a new EP that's out now, The End of the World. And
Yes.
we expect to write, we always writing, you know, new music, but we never expected to produce during those hard times, you know. It was
Yeah, the
that was a
motivation,
good
the
thing.
motivation wasn't really there, you know. But I think after
Yeah.
the first year of doing covers and stuff, I was like, you know what? Maybe we should do some
Exactly.
some
Yeah.
new stuff because you know we never. If you told me at the beginning you're gonna have 2 years, I'll be like, I will mentally prepare. Okay, cool. In 2 years, I'm gonna do it now. But no, it was like, okay, maybe 3 months. So we did a few covers, and then another 3 months, and then another 3. And then
It
okay,
was
you know what? I'm just gonna do an album. But they keep extending without, because in our mind we're like, you know, let's just do a few covers here and there until we can go and play live again. But
Exactly.
that took 2 years. So I was like,
It was really hard, but we kept really busy, like, because we said to ourselves, social media is such a great thing to have these days if you know how to use it, you know.
if you
like,
know how to use
to
it.
promote a band or you as an artist or
Because it
whatever.
could be very depressing too. You know,
It can be
also.
really, yeah, and it's like that's how we use social media, you know, to promote our band or separately our things what we do separately, and to get in touch with people like you too, you know, like
Right.
think by people,
Yeah,
and that's key. Social media is such a great thing for that, you know.
you have to put the work, but you know, it's like a little. It will snowball into like along. You will find a lot of stuff happening, like you guys, or like, or maybe you guys want to play here, like you have to. This is not
Networking,
like
yeah.
you have to
Yeah.
be there, even if you hate it. There's a lot of shit too, some
Oh yeah.
there's a lot of craps, but if you're
Yeah.
smart, you read between the lines. Let's say you can see, okay, this is actually legit, or this is stupid, or you have to take decisions. And
Yeah.
also, when I said before, if you know how to use it, because sometimes, like, not everything that you see online is the reality, so you can't really compare yourself to others, or be like, I feel like I always feel lucky that I'm not 19, or starting in music, because I feel
Right. Yeah.
it's very confusing for like new kids to start playing, like
Yeah.
because I feel like they spend maybe too much on the internet. And there's also, you need to go out and network. You need to put your face out there. It's not just all internet. So it's a double. I never say it right. It's a double-edged sword. There you go.
Double edged sword. There you go.
I always say it wrong. But yeah,
And
it's
50,
yeah, social media has been very kind to us because we've been doing this program, and Facebook always recommends artists, and that's how we found you guys. They said we recommend BA Sisters, and I get in, I'm like, this is kick ass, and then you were so responsive right away when I asked you about being on the show, and it's a little scary because you admire these artists, like, oh, please come on the show, please say yes, and then you said yes, and we were absolutely thrilled. We love getting artists like you on here, and your stories are great, your music is great, and it motivates us, and like I said, that good social media, knowing how to use it. You guys are a great presence. I see you got the looks and the sound and the badass attitude. So I got to say, if anybody wants to learn how to use social media, check out the BA Sisters because they're doing it right.
Thank you
thanks
so much, man. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
You guys are awesome too. Thank you so much for having
Sure. When
questions.
Yeah, really.
We have questions a lot.
Really good question.
Yeah.
that's right. That's the first few minutes. Those things happen. We go live, so it happens, and we're used to it. One last question: when are you coming back to America, East Coast, Philly, New York? Let's do this. Let's get a live show out here.
It's in the works.
We
We're
are
trying.
looking for a
Yeah.
nice, badass booking agent, okay, that can book us a East Coast tour, because we will love more than anything to go to the East Coast,
Yeah.
like back to New York City, or even where you guys are at now.
That is true. Obviously, social media and everything helps too, but you can't do. There's a limit, and that's the point that you are like, you know what, we can use a little bit of help,
Sure.
and that could be, even a manager, because we're
So if you're
self-managed.
watching, booking agents are watching, and you want to work with two bass musicians like us, just hit us up. We're looking to get one.
Yeah, because
really
sometimes it's not that we don't want to go there, it's just we don't know how,
Sure.
one.
Because exactly, when again, there's a lot of people, I book you guys, but then you start reading in between lines, and it's not very legit.
Yeah.
So it's hard to find basically legit connections and
Sure.
do something that you actually go there and you get paid, and and the show is worth for us going there, because the promoter took the time to actually promote the show, because it's not just us come to our show, right? It's a whole.
It's a group, man.
Yeah.
So, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I feel like we could always find more of that, people that want to help this band to take it to the next level.
Sure.
Either as a manager or a booking agent, and we can obviously expand and go to every part of the country.
we
would
have
love to do that.
people write us from like everywhere, like Philly or New York, Miami. We would love to go to the East Coast.
Yeah.
Hopefully soon.
We have a place. We have a place in Philly. It's like our Viper Room. It's called the Legendary Dobbs. It's on South Street. And I know the promoters and the guys that run that. I'll talk to them. Maybe they'll shoot you an email and bring you out to Philly. We'd love it.
I mean, if it comes from you, I'll be more, like I feel.
Sure.
You could
And I
trust
would,
us.
yeah. And I would tell you, and
Don't
And I'm
forget.
gonna tell you the name first and who it might be. And if we ever get down to Dobbs, first round of shots are on me because I got to do shots and beers with you ladies. You guys seem like nothing but fun. Audience out there, if you're watching live, you're watching recorded, find the BA Sisters, www.basistersofficial.com, Instagram at the BA Sisters Official, Facebook, the BA Sisters, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. There's already some on my playlist. Get it on your playlist. Their music kicks ass. Ladies, I can't thank you enough. We'd love to welcome you back and down the future, and you got a few more of these new songs coming out because we had a blast. Even that little beginning glitch meant nothing because I've been waiting for this for weeks. I absolutely loved having you on. You're terrific. Let's do it again soon.
Thank you so much. Let's do it again whenever you want.
Absolutely, yes. Thank you for having us, and yeah, we will do it again. Now we know that we have a better connection.
Thank you for hanging in there.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it.
The incredible BA Sisters. Girls, have yourself an amazing evening, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you.
Well.
Have a good
Thank
one.
you so much.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Jewel, I got to tell you, all the anticipation, worth it. They are awesome. And the little bit of the Spanish accent and the kick-ass music and their style. It's like they're like the coolest two women on earth.
They're
Seriously.
pretty damn cool. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It was so cool of them to hang in because some people they're like, oh, they get a connection problem, just gone. But they kept trying to make it work and come back, and we so appreciate that. It came
Yeah.
off, and it was a great interview. And man, they are cool. I want to party with them.
Right, they are.
I'll
It's
be their
almost like
security.
I could see like 5 o'clock in the morning and then be like, "Hey, let's go. We're still drinking here." And I'm like, "Oh my god!" But I'm all about that. They're super cool. They believe in what they do. They know the right approach, and they say the right things. I mean,
Mhm.
when you get this thing, the right way to say it, when you get artists like that who know what they are and know how good they are, and when they come out and are honest, like, look, social media is good and bad. Use it for the good. Know how to use it. And when they say, look, if I wouldn't want to be upcoming now because you never know who's out there trying to take advantage of you. They tell it like it is, and I think it's awesome. I was super impressed by the whole mix. They're very talented, very smart, very creative. I'm a little fan geek. Got a little BA Sisters crush going on there. I'm not gonna lie.
And they do everything like the drums and the guitar and the vocals are just insane. And to produce your own music is just, man, you really have to know what you're doing to pull all that together. And they just do a phenomenal job. And yeah, I do hope they get hooked up with the right people because we definitely want to see them here on the East Coast, wherever that may be, but
Yeah.
definitely on the East Coast.
Right, I'll try and any connect we have, try and hell, if I had a bankroll, I'd already flown them out here and had them somewhere because super cool. And that's more of what,
Bands.
I know, right? That's more like what we need right now. And like they said, like when the pandemic came, okay, they took it month by month, if you will, and then realized, hey, we got to get something going, and they didn't fall apart or back down. We have a lot of artists come on. We like asking the question about what happened during the pandemic, and a lot of them say the same thing, like, yeah, we couldn't get out to you, but we wanted to create for you, and that's freaking awesome.
Yeah, and that's so true because I don't think we asked that almost of all of our guests, since it ended, and she's right. Like it was like, oh, 3 months. Like we didn't think we would have all this time, and then
Right.
we thought we'd be back out there at least in 2021, but that didn't happen. So yeah, it was like little bits, and then you get discouraged and you fall back into that, and you get frustrated. It was so frustrating. So especially for our musician friends. So I feel for them, but they're doing it. You said kick ass and badass about 1,000 times, but it's
Oh
true.
yeah. Right, I agree, and I didn't try to smear it to kiss their ass. And I tell some of our guests, like when we chat a little bit before we get on the show, I'm like, look, we're not worried about your political side. We're not worried about like your controversial side. We're going to bring you on the show, talk about your projects, whether you're an actor, author, musician, whatever. I said, and we're going to kiss your ass because if we're inviting you on, that means we love what you do. So I got no problem every Tuesday night and Wednesday night, whatever it might be, just absolutely gushing about the artists that come on. And tonight, no exception, they were amazing.
They were. I'm so happy to have them on. We don't have any songs tonight, do we?
No, I have to kind of watch with the songs because we're keep getting muted, and now it's got to be where what I'm reading is any music that is created by somebody else that if you play it
God.
right comes on a potential pirating issue. Well, I'm going to tell you, Facebook, we do not own the rights to the music, but the people who do, like the St. Ricketts and the BA Sisters and Jasmine Jordan and everybody whose music we play, they own the rights to their music. They're on the program. They're allowing us to listen to it. Stop trying to shut down shows, Facebook. This is the kind of stuff people watch. We get a great audience from Facebook. Don't shut down this kind of stuff. People need and want entertainment. They want to. You know how many people liked and shared the BA Sisters post, for being
Yeah.
on the program? Like, come on, man.
It's really it's crap. And this we were given this warning. What was that, about 2 years ago? It's like, we're not going to play any music on
Right, remember that?
That's insane. Like, that's what I'm sorry. That's what made MySpace great. So Facebook has
Right.
to follow suit. Remember MySpace, and you can have like your playlist and your
Yeah.
profile. Like, I don't know why they didn't like make MySpace better or Facebook. They could have stole a lot more elements, cooler
Yeah.
elements from
Where's Tom? Tom, come
Right?
back. Can you imagine the Yo Show on MySpace?
Oh my god.
Woo! We playing
Yeah.
everybody's music.
Yeah.
We run
all the
around
time.
naked.
Yeah.
We
Could've
run
been,
around
like,
naked and everything.
legit radio station. You know?
I like it.
Do you remember
The-
your profile song?
Oh my God! Let me think of this. I know it was Corn. I want to say "Got the Life" or was it Adidas? One of those. It was a Corn song. Though.
I'm trying to think. I know I had Eminem, maybe Superman. I don't know. One of those.
Dude, and we love to play the songs. We do it from time to time, and we're doing a lot. And we keep getting the warnings. I'm like, let me peel back for a couple episodes. But yeah, I really wanted to play. I mean, of all people, the BA sisters really wanted to play their music. I mean, no, Christian River, you did not miss Mystery Grail. It's coming up in a moment. MySpace. So let's do that. Let's put the BA sisters to bed and thank them big time for showing up. Jules, we do a little thing here called Man Cave Scores. It's more or less the big child of me showing you things I add to my great collection of stuff. I got a couple things to show. First, of course, this awesome Joel Embiid Gold little Funko Pop edition. My man Joel.
Cool.
I love it, man. Love me some. These are actually Funko Pops. The new line of theirs called Gold. They're more of a slender, smaller figure. I love
can't
that.
really see. I'm trying to see the face. Do they have Funko Pop eyes?
No,
Oh,
they actually
okay.
have a little more of a human face.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks a little comic book-ish.
Hello, I am Joel Embiid. Hello, fellas.
Is that how he talks?
It's my Joel Embiid impersonation. It's not quite as good as my Trump, but it's good. And I got a couple of these beauties the other day. I don't know if you're a big fan of the show, Joel, but of course, Moon Knight. I got a couple of Moon Knights. Look at that one. That is a beaut.
Oh, that's really cool. I love, what's his name? Oscar
Yes.
Isaac.
The show gets a little, if you don't watch and read enough like the comics, you lose tracks. I lost a little bit of tracks. It's a little confusing. Here's the other one. That's Mr. Knight. Very cool. So I get a little lost on them, but I am going to pop open these Mystery Grail boxes now. Mystery Grail is a site. And what they do is they get Funko Pops and they seal them in these boxes. You don't know what's in them. You order them.
I got
They're
a
like,
jelly in here.
right? They're like $14 a piece. Could be well worth it, or it could be a turd. So we really don't know. Drum roll indeed. Christian Rupert, I can't put your Facebook comments on here. It's still not working. I don't know why. But I am a little nervous. I got to admit, I really want to pop something good.
Who's going to open it? You wanna
I-
see the mystery?
Oh my god!
What's your cat?
There's two of them.
I wanna move.
Oh, it's okay. Here, just climb over.
Mystery Grail openings. It's a big moment.
Ooh.
I want a real good one so I can scream like a lunatic. There's the
There's
first one. There's
something.
two of them. And we're going to cut the bottom here. We need a little Mystery Grail music. All right, here we go. The tape is popped. The box is open. I'm going to actually show it to the audience before I even look at
Oh,
it.
okay. Yeah, show it to us. Joey will react.
I got to make sure it's right side. I can't tell if it's right side up or upside down. Anyway, here it is.
Oh, let me see. Oh, I think you have it.
I do have some.
Oh,
This
okay.
is the Amazon exclusive Mandalorian. Okay, that's not
Mandalorian.
terrible. It's the Mandalorian.
No, I know it's the Mandalorian. Is it rare though?
Is it rare?
It's the Amazon exclusive. This isn't a bad one. Not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad.
I'll buy it off you. My sister's big fan.
$50. No, okay. That's nice on Amazon exclusive. So we got one more, and they get you, Jewel, because they advertise like the great ones. Like, oh, this week get a chance to win like Bank Robber Joker, which is like my favorite one. And win this and win that, and then you open it and you're like, Uncle Fred, like, what is this? $2? All right, one more. Let's cut the tape. This is very exciting. I do this every week. I'm actually very excited.
Dude, there's one. Is this the last one?
It's the last one. We have two. This is the last. Joey, bring me some luck, Joey. Give me some magic word. Give me something here.
Happy
Oh, I like that. Oh, that
dance.
that absolutely reeks of a Mega Grail. Here it comes, everybody. What do we get?
Lilo!
Lilo. What the hell? This sucks. Lilo.
It's not even N Stitch. It's just Lilo.
That's just Lilo.
Don't like her.
Like-
Don't care.
like a-
Don't Stitch.
Like a little.
Aw.
One
She's
thing.
cute. No, it comes with our little doll. That's cute. They're coming out with a live action Lilo, so maybe that'll be worth something.
Lilo with Scrump. Yeah,
Squirrel, that's his
I-
name.
I got Scrumped all right. What the hell is that? Oh, wait. $18. Okay, so Mandalorian's worth $18. How much is Lilo?
Hmm.
Lilo with Scrump. Well, I mean, it's a profit. I mean, I paid $14 for it. Lilo with Scrump.
Joey's
Christian
out.
Rupert.
Falling off.
Christian's laughing at me. Me and Christian, as you know, do the Funko Pop thing together. We each have huge collections. And,
Oh boy.
I know, boy, indeed. I'm not crazy about the Lilo. I do like the Mandalorian one, though. I'm
No,
down
that
with
is
that.
cool.
I like that one. And like I said, it's an Amazon exclusive, so it's more of a specialty. I have, what do I have from the Mandalorian already? Jesus Christ, I got a lot of these fucking things. Can't even keep up. I think I put the Mandalorian in the back. Anyway, the top pull of the day. Amazon exclusive, the Mandalorian. It's actually like a chrome. It's got like a chrome head.
That is cool.
That's pretty cool. That's a good one. I like that one. I'm not
I'm serious. I'll buy it off you if you already have it.
I tell you what, and the funny thing is, like in the past, like I found like these $5 ones, and you're just so disgusting because they're like the corniest, cheesiest Funko Pops, and they suck. But
That's really cool, though. It'd be awesome to get. I didn't know. All I could see was the hair. I'm like, looks like Freddie Mercury. I don't know.
could have been. There's a few Freddies out there. Lilo was 20. All right, 20 and 18, $38 worth. And I spent $28. All right, little profit. Yeah, it's a winner. It's you people out there on the Yo Show and Jewel, your magic, and Joey that brought the magic of a little bit of a profit.
And Disney.
Yeah, the Mandalorian is chrome. Yeah, it's pretty cool looking. I like that one. I'm not gonna lie. I like that one a lot. So that is grill openings. We're gonna do more. I want to do more and do that on some of the shows. I enjoyed that group big time. I like the element of suspense, and as you know, Jewel, like we talk about Whatnot, and eventually we're going to get to Whatnot and do some auctions, etc. But that's what it is on Whatnot. It's a lot of card breaking, like they open packs up and pull out cards, and these people freak out when they find the great ones. I was hoping to freak out today, but I'm happy, not disappointed.
You should join JoJo. Maybe have a segment. Could do it on here. JoJo, Jeff and JoJo.
We could, or Jessie Capella, who did Yo 2.0. She does a bunch of them, and she actually had 8 days. It was funny. It was called 8 Days of Mr. Grill Opening. So she bought a bunch of them, and I love the girl to death. I think her collecting is great. I think her videos are great, but man, she got some clunkers, and she's like, oh. she was really downtrodden a lot on some really bad pieces.
Well, at least it's like a authentic reaction, You can't be like,
Right.
I mean,
trust
whose feelings are you hurting? It's like whatever.
I know. I mean, if Mr. Funko's watching, Let's do some topics. And I want to start with this one. And I didn't put it on the program, and it's amazing. Somebody I absolutely love, and I've tried very hard to get them on the program, and it's just very hard getting in contact. Donna D'Erico, Jewel. Now, on the 4th of July, she wore a red, white, and blue bikini and got all this backlash from, of course, modern day society. They go, how dare you? And how old do you think you are? And here you are wearing a bikini. So I shared this picture. This is 54-year-old Donna D'Erico in her rebuttal. She's okay. You don't want me to wear a bikini? Then bang, I'll come back with another bikini. Joe, look at her. 54 years old.
One can only hope to look like that at 54.
Right? I have always found her to be absolutely beautiful. I love her. I love her character. And I used to watch her live on Instagram. And I have gone out, gotten her PR. People said, we'd love to have her on the show. And never really filled out. I even asked Nancy Vallon, who was a friend of the show. She's like, Donna's very tough. Donna isn't big on the interview. She's a little secretive, at times. And I wanted to post that up because I love her. And hey, be proud of it. If I looked like that, shit.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'd post a lot more if I look like that.
You're allowed to. I, however, am not. I want to do a big announcement, Jewel, of guests. I know we got topics, and we'll hit the topics next. But coming to the program, this is just announced the other day. I spoke with these guys. I spoke with one of the members of the band of this guys. August 16th, they're going to be here. So it's members, 2 of the founding members of Collective Soul. How freaking cool is that? Collective Soul, right? Is that super cool? And then a couple guys from Scott Weiland's band and this guy Mike that I met up with when we got to talking. And they're going to be on our program August 16th, a band known as Mojo Moji, Jewel. Very cool. Send me some songs. It's a little bit of hard. There's some hard stuff, but I tell you what, that combination right there, Collective Soul. Yeah, you heard it. 2 of the founding members of Collective Soul and a couple guys from Scott Weiland's band and another dude are all together in this new band, Mojo Moji. They'll be in a program August 16th. I can't wait. I'm super stoked. What do you think, Jewel?
I'm so excited, being a fan of both those bands. Holy crap, that's big. And they sought us out. That's really cool.
Right, they actually, Brian, that was the thing. And I, when the weekend comes, I blow Jules' phone up because it's like when good things happen, I just rip at it. And these guys, this fellow Mike, sought me out. He's like, hey, I see you got the BA Sisters coming on, very cool. And I heard you got Hollywood Gods coming on. And look, how about our band? Let me send you a piece of music. Okay, he sends me a piece of music. I listen to it. It's hard, but my kind of hard. I liked it really good. And he's like, yeah, man, we're Mojo Moji. He's like, you might know some of the guys, Collective Soul. I'm like, what? He's like, Scott Weiland's solo project. And I'm like, holy smokes. Again, that's Yo Show material right there, August 16th. Mojo Moji. Oh, I'm stoked.
That's awesome. And that's so soon. God, August is here already. What is happening?
Tell me about it. Next week, everybody. And something else. Oh, this isn't really my man cave score, Jewel. This is my wife's, as I always talk about this legendary hat. Next week on the program, Whole Damn Mess, everybody's going to be here. Now, this is an awesome band and a great bunch of dudes. What happened to the thing there? Whoops. There it is. Great bunch of dudes. Whole Damn Mess. And my wife got to meet the band. That's them there. Oh, yeah. Look at these dudes. They're rock stars. My wife got to meet them down at City Winery when they opened for Candlebox. And they were nice enough to, she bought the hat. And they were nice enough, Jewel, to autograph the hat all along the bottom.
That's awesome. That's a cool hat.
So, and that's, she loves this hat. She's like, where you going with my hat? I'm going to show them. She's like, careful with my hat. And they're going to be here next week, Jewel. Whole Damn Mess. Super excited. So tell your friends, everybody. The summer is just boiling hot. We got a lot of great stuff to talk about. Don't forget, of course, an appearance by Hollywood Gods and Monsters is coming up as well. I can't even stand it. August 23rd, Hollywood Gods and Monsters. Dave Aragon and Chris Aragon. Of course, Rachel Bello, our good local friend who's made her way out west. And Chris and Dave and Rosie does PR for them. Just keep coming out and saying, hey, we're excited. Hey, we like what you do. We can't wait to be on your show. Here's these major stars talking about our show, Joe. I can't stand it.
It's insane. I don't know, having the BA Sisters on tonight, it's just, we're honored. We're honored everyone that joins us. And we just continue to grow. It's crazy how much um, the pandemic has helped us really like get through, and this was something good that came of it, and we're just grateful to have all of these bands, near or far that come on, and we have a chance to sit down and actually see them too, because we were audio at one point. So to have this outlet is just pretty damn cool.
It is pretty damn cool. We look at the whole lineup coming up, and that picture still has Sweetener on, still has the BA Sister. That's okay. Whole damn mess. Next week, 2 weeks, the band from the guys Bees, of course, a great Philly band, great rock band. Jeff goes to see Sepsis, so I stuck their picture in there. Actress Caitlin Weiler, Hollywood Gods and Monsters. And, of course, a sweet little local DJ, Miss Jewel Tatey from 93.3 WMMR in Philly. Sydney Taylor, there's the lineup. Sydney Taylor is going to be on it. She also does a lot with metal music as well. So it's all about metal and hard rock music. And, of course, September 6th, as we talked about earlier, Ladies Who Rock for a Cause, the one and only Sharon Leah will be on to talk about that project that's going on this year. Jewel, hit me with it, man.
My heart. Tell me I'm the only one.
Is it really
all those songs
love?
are on my playlist, and I get excited every time I hear like a Tiffany song. Now I'm like, like we're gonna be jamming. I have Joey sing that too. She's so good, Judge. What are you making? What are you making?
I would like now. I want to ask Sharon. I'm sure it might be sketchy, but I want to ask her if there's a way we can do like a little setup and maybe like show a little bit of the show, or maybe she might do it herself. She may have it on her station because it's just going to be such an awesome show and a great cause. And Sharon is a survivor as well, the way my wife is. So a lot of great story. It's a great charity. And leading up to that, we're going to blow it up where to donate and where to give and buy great merchandise. Jewel got an awesome shirt last year. One of our absolute fave family member, Yo Show people, Susie Corey, got to do the virtual show last year. So it's really a great project. And the lineup that's coming on is awesome. And I'm nervous now with a month to go still. I'm still very nervous about Hollywood Gods and Monsters. I'm nervous. I am. I'm already nervous.
That's going to be a big one. We have to like mentally prepare.
Yeah, exactly. They're going to be
start pre-gaming. We should do it from the same location though.
It's not a bad idea.
It'd be great if we could work something out. Audio obviously is an issue when there's two people trying to be on the same thing.
As you've seen.
Yeah. But like when Ducks and Joey are sitting here, it's I don't know, we make it work.
See what we can do, because that would be neat to be in the same location. We can kind of hold each other's hands as we're trembling. See this like this awesome band. We're going.
Would be cool. Make it a party.
That would be
a party.
I'm super excited for them to come on. Let's get some topics going on, Jewel. This is one you gave to me, and I started reading into it, and it's absurd. A woman is suing the company that makes Skittles, and it says they're not safe for human consumption. I mean, we all know that, like anything sugary. Jewel, expand on this, because I know there's an ingredient in there that they say that humans should only, take in so much.
What was the ingredient?
I'm going to look it up. I just got a message from Brian Mark, the dude that found me from Mojo Moji. And he said, hey, bro, we're good with the 16th, the Yo Show. Awesome.
Oh, awesome.
Awesome. He might be. Oh, and I got a heart from Sherry Nelson, who's actually leaving me a message as we speak.
Oh, my God, Sherry.
Oh, just say we shout out your birthday. And we love you.
Heightened levels of titanium dioxide.
She said, legs, with exclamation. She's still about my legs. I love when a Maxim model as gorgeous as Sherry Nelson calls you legs, yeah, man, you get pink in the face. Like, wowie.
It's just funny that's one of your nicknames.
Right?
Legs.
She
said Sherry, and I thought it said Siri.
Oh, it did, because it spoke up. She said, you sure know how to make a Canadian girl feel special. Oh, you have no idea. I mean, yes. She's going to watch tonight. Well, we already gave you the happy birthday, but you can rewatch the replay. It's out there. We do. We love her. She's amazing. Of course, another one of the branch off from Jimmy Starr and Ron Russell, amazing people in our own right. So yeah, they always bring us great people. They're A game also, and Sherry, just awesome. We love you, Sherry. But let's get back. Not to cut. I mean, not to stop talking about Sherry Nelson. It's something I could do for hours on end. But so I'm reading this, and the ingredient is. If anybody knows it, feel free to shout it out.
Titanium dioxide.
Titanium dioxide. Would you eat anything with That sounds scary as shit.
It does. The toxin was banned in France in 2019. The company announced it would comply with the country's law.
Holy shit.
And thinking about it, like Skittles don't taste like anything else. They're kind of like rubbery, like not really taffy.
Sugary
Yeah.
ball
Stuck
death.
in your teeth.
Stuck to, yeah, because they're tough to get rid of. They really are. I don't know. Oh, see, I love this. Like when past guests come on and they post something and I give them a little superstar. Maggie Carlton, of course, the thank you, Jeff, and the great horse. Maggie Carlton from Illusions of Grandeur. I can never get it right. I'm getting better at it, but super cool. We love her. And it's just awesome. We have had so many great guests, Joel. 206 episodes strong tonight. And when I tell you 206-0, I mean it. Undefeated.
I mean, seriously, I don't think you're wrong there.
The only
one, but we won't name names.
You're gonna have to text me that one. I think I know, but we're not gonna. I think I know. We're not gonna say it to anybody here. But all right, so we might be 205. No losses and one tie. Let's call it a tie. Yeah, funny. So it actually made you wait for your tears. Yeah, but I mean, because we come on and we have a lot of fun with it. And Jewel, I reached out today. Here's another of our great former guests, violinist Sarah Chaffee. I love going through social media and seeing our previous guests. Beautiful violinist. She's with the Oakland Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders, home house band, and she plays the big violin. Hit me with it. The cello. Yeah. That's it.
Awesome.
Thank you. I see Stephanie Bertolato like the post. You're supposed to be on here correcting me, Stephanie. I know what everybody's making. Hi, Stephanie. Your Facebook comments do not come in. My brother Rob Perini. Hi, good. The Facebook comments do not come on StreamYard anymore. I don't know what's going on.
Or Twitch.
Right. Watch us on YouTube and Twitch. Like, subscribe, tell all your friends. Help us make a few bucks. The American League 3, National League 2 is your current score in tonight's All-Star game. I picked the winner last night in the Home Run Derby, Juan Soto. Yes, I picked it.
You did?
Yeah, I picked it.
Oh, you weren't rooting for Schwarber?
I mean, yes, but I didn't think he was going to win. I really didn't see it happen. I know, I didn't see him winning. Oh,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. No.
Oh, did you see when he was mic'd up during the game? I like when they mic the players up.
I like that. Yeah, I like when they do. Some of them say corny shit, but some of them say really cool shit. I like that.
Yeah. Well,
so
it has to be tough because they're probably cursing and stuff like football.
Oh, exactly. So I came up with a great idea and seeing Stephanie, and maybe this will help motivate Jewel. How about me, Jewel, Stephanie, and her fellow if you want to come? Let's all go see Sepsis. Let's share a hotel room and let's get up and see Sepsis in Mechanicsburg in a couple of weeks at this brewery. I'm so stoked for this.
I know. It's really awesome. I'm telling you. I'm really going to try, but
I'm actually very excited to see this band Nailbite. I have heard nothing but the greatest of things about Nailbite, so I'm really excited to see them too. I'm just really into the show. I'm so excited for it. And hang on. Oh, we might have a live one here.
Someone take this man to the show.
I will go by myself. My wife is like, nah. And again, JD Wolf, I know you're a big Sepsis guy. We're big Sepsis people. I love Sepsis. I love the whole band. I showed my wife a couple of videos. She's like, no. I'm like, what? She goes, I can't go to a show like that. It's like, the video's like Melissa headbanging and her hair is just flying. And she's like, no, I can't headbang. And Mosh, I can't do it. It's Sunday, August 7th Sepsis with Nail Bite at Love Draft Brewing Company in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Tickets on sale now. www.sepsis.com.
How far is that from Wilkes-Barre?
That's a good question. I really don't. I get confused
look
on
that
like that upstate PA thing. I mean, I know it's like an hour and a half from here, so
Someone
it's
was
not
talking-
terrible.
Yeah. I was just talking about the Woodlands Hotel in Wilkes-Barre, and that place was so cool. We were there at the same time Deep Purple.
Suck.
Ah, another concert.
I love Deep Purple. Love
Yeah,
Deep
man.
Purple.
But I don't know where they are in relation. I'm figuring they're like around the same area.
I still got to book that hotel room we keep talking about. Because like if somebody else goes, like I probably want to get like a twin bed thing. No matter who you are, male, female. Like I don't want some dude grinding up on me either.
Oh my god. Hazleton. Oh wait. No. Well. No. Wilkes-Barre is like way north. By Scranton. And
I'm gonna share-
Mechanicsburg's, like that way.
I got you. They're
By
totally
Harrisburg.
opposite. I'm going to share this real quick, Joe. I have to. This just came. Maybe I should save it for the show. I'll save it for the show. Brian Mark gave me all this background of the band and who they have and where they came from and stories about the beginning of some of these songs. No, you don't have to tune in and watch August 16th. Mojo. I even like the name. I like the.
I like it too. I like the cute little logo. It's fun.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I want
Yeah,
merch.
That's great, no, but you got to come see Sepsis. It's at a brewery. It's a kick-ass metal band. They're Yo Show alum. So, what are you going to see? What's better than that? I shouldn't ask. 'Cause
Much better. Can't get much better. Remember that song? Can't get much better.
Nope. Let's do some topics, shall we? We're on the topics. It's like almost like we saw
Now
Donna
I'm music
D'Erico.
tonight, so I have to provide the music. I sang like 3 times already.
Thank you. We saw Donna D'Erico in her bikini. That was fantastic. Wished happy birthday to Sherry Nelson, Bishop Briggs. We announced Mojo Moji. We talked about Yo 2.0. We talked about Skittles. How about Tom Brady? Tom Brady says wealth is the hardest part about parenting. Wah! Imagine being able to give your children everything and building a legacy. Wah!
Oh my god.
Wealth is the hardest part of poopy. Shut it, Joel. Help me with this at all. As a parent with an amazing young lady who is very hip on the scene and probably wants everything because she knows about everything. How can wealth cause bad parenting? Help me here.
I don't know. You know, I get no child support, so I have to. You know, and wealth would be a big hindrance to my situation. Yeah, I'm sure it would just. It'd be bad. You know, you wouldn't have to worry about inflation or any of that. Food shopping would be a breeze. So that would be a huge concern of mine.
So you want to talk about the Boo Boo Kitty thing. Now, a lot of people don't like Brady as it is. Listen to this. We have people that clean for us. We have people that make our food. We have people that drive us to the airport if we need that. We get off a plane. There's people waiting there for us, and we get ushered in. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback said on a recent episode of Spotify's Drive podcast, that's my kid's reality, which is the hard part to say, guys, this is not the way reality really is. What can we do about that? How about you don't spoil yourself and take your kids on freaking trips where people are carrying your bags and holding your balls?
Oh my god. Could you imagine? That's like the Kardashians. They're like, oh, well, we never got to live a normal life. But I mean, they dress up and they go out in public. Like, that's the only annoying part of being that. But, I mean, for the kids, like, I don't think the paparazzi goes after the kids so much. Maybe when they're with their parents. But, yeah, that's a big problem, man.
Yeah, we have too much
Why
money.
don't you just share the wealth, and then it won't be
Right.
a problem.
Teach your kids how to maybe, I don't know, sponsor the O Show. As much as I'm an Eagles diehard, I would say the O Show, sponsored by Tom Brady. I'm not afraid to say that. TB12 brings you the O Show. It'll make me cringe a little bit, but
You get some points off for that.
I know. But,
Anything associated with Brady.
speaking of the Kardashians, Kylie Jenner has been called a full-time climate criminal after her private jet was exposed for taking 3-minute flights.
That's a joke. It takes like
Dude.
3 minutes to take like minutes. It takes longer than 3 minutes to take off.
You know, records show that Kylie's jet recently took a 3-minute flight, which would have only been a 40-minute drive. Okay, that's a little heinous. That's a little much. But it's in these times when people are talking about struggling and inflation and trying to make money and blah 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 blah. You just got the story of Tom Brady crying that people clean his house and right, too good to sit in traffic. Of course they are. They're Kardashian members, but like the filth of wealth right now. Like, hit me on both of these because size these up in disgust of wealth. Seriously.
Yeah, these are two disgusting articles. But you live in California, dude. Like I feel like every drive is at least 40 minutes out there. You know, like traffic is insane.
Yeah.
Don't live in California, maybe. She's a billionaire. And live wherever the hell she wants. But
Right.
please take a 3-minute flight. Could you imagine? That'd just be annoying to get on the plane. Like have to go to the plane. It would take you longer than 40 minutes to go to the plane, get on, put your shit in, and get and what's it called? On board. What's it called?
Board.
On board? On board? What's it called?
On
when you
board?
Get off the plane.
I mean, you get off the plane.
To-
Disboard, on board,
This
get off, get out,
port.
deport.
What the hell is the word for it? Land. I don't know.
That's like that George Carlin skit where it's like people say things they don't really mean. Kindly get on the plane. Oh, kindly get on the plane. Fuck you, I'm getting in the plane. I'm not getting on the plane, I'm getting in the plane. Yeah, but 3 minutes, like, that's about the length of our theme song. Like, you couldn't even get through the theme song of the Yo Show on a 3-minute
I
flight.
just don't know how you get up in the air and then down that quickly. Like you have to accelerate so much. I mean, a jet. Now it's not like a regular plane; it's a private jet. So I don't freaking know.
Boo-hoo.
Don't they have to be like approved flights first? Even if
You
you
would
have your own
think.
plane?
There seems to be a lot of boo-hooing about wealth.
It's just insane.
Takes more time to get on the plane than the flight. Right.
Yeah.
Boarding and
And getting to
onboarding?
the plane, like actually getting there from your house.
so does she drive to the airport or does she does she take a jet?
You teleport
the airport
it,
to
to the
get-
airport.
She takes a
There's a
jet
portal.
to the airport to get on her jet
Yeah.
for a 3-minute flight.
Well,
Holy
I saw Kim's jet. So now they all have jets. It's like Kim.
Oh, they all
Air.
have jet. Well, yeah.
Yeah. If you're
Speaking
a
of-
billionaire, would you have your own jet?
Speaking of jets, did I load this or did I not? Oh, I didn't. Oh, why not? Oh, damn it. Anyway, there was this big thing going on of New York Jets quarterback Zach Wilson, who was rumored to have had an affair with his mom's friend. And there's this huge stink the NFL's making, and players like, he got this cougar. Like, it's just some woman, and he's a celebrity athlete and a good-looking kid, and they were making like this huge thing, and his mom's like, "Oh, you're all ridiculous. That didn't happen. He didn't bang my friend." I got news for you, Mom. I've seen the picture of some of your friends. Pretty sure your son nailed him. That's all I gotta tell you.
God, it's like a 50 Shades of Grey situation.
He's a
With the mom's
good-looking.
friend.
He's a good-looking kid, and the mom's friend was. She's like a prototypical like hot housewife. Like husband's got money.
I don't understand how you don't believe your kid. Like
Right?
over your stupid friend.
Well, the kid said he hit. The kid isn't really answering. The rumor is he hit it. I don't know.
But did you see that freaking Ricky Martin? His
No.
nephew? Oh my God! You didn't see this?
No.
His nephew is claiming the same thing about him. His nephew, and he has like this big lawsuit, and Ricky Martin saying it's like the dude is like unwell, but he has this like big lawsuit against him. His nephew.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You could face like serious jail time.
That's crazy. That's I don't know, but I mean,
Ricky Martin is a dude that does not age. Man, he looks the same.
right? Zach Wilson, on the other hand. Let me see if I can find the picture of Zach and see if they have a picture of this woman. Zach. It goes right, the second I hit a Z, it goes right to Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson, mom. Wow. Okay. Oh, won't show it to me. I am not a robot. Stairs, stairs, stairs. The fun stuff we do with the high technology here on the Air Show. We used to have an intern. Yeah. Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson sleeping with his mom's best friend. Question stumps NFL insider. What? Why? Real quick. So these women here, like one of these is the mom's friend, like one of these four in the bottom that Leslie sleeps with. I mean, right? It's not like they're like 70-year-old women like look crickety. And there's Zach. He's not a bad looking kid. Probably an 8 chick he wants. Pretty sure he banged his mom's friends. Period.
I don't understand if your kid tells you something, how you trust. I don't know. Not in that situation.
All right, we're going to kill that subject. It's getting weird. It is official. We have said this topic 1,000 times, and now it's absolutely official, and it's going to be starting now up until October with the building. Toys R Us is returning inside of Macy's stores, anywhere from 1,000 to 10,000 square feet of Toys R Us inside Macy's. Very excited. I'm a huge Toys R Us fan.
Grow up, I'm a Toys R Us kid. I got a million toys and Toys R Us that I can play with. 2 bikes, 2 trains, 2 video games. It's a big story, there is.
Gee whiz.
I don't know, even if I did.
I agree.
I was so sad when they closed them. It's tough because it's like, as you know, a parent of a young child who goes to a lot of children's birthday parties, man, you cannot find toys anywhere unless you go to Walmart or Target, and like, it's just limited. They have what? 1 aisle of girl toys, 1 aisle of boy toys, baby toys, and then like sports stuff. Like, it's not that much.
And then, as I said to you like a couple weeks ago, the new craze is kid adulting, where adults and kids are now sharing toys, and adults are buying more toys for themselves. So that really makes it difficult to find toys for kids.
Yeah, and do you remember just, as an adult and going into Toys R Us and be like, oh, that's cool, let me just grab that.
Sure. I'm
cool like water guns and board games and stuff like that. I don't know.
The fact that I haven't spent like $1 billion on like Nerf guns and all puzzles me, because I love freaking Nerf guns.
Yes. And the Super Soakers, like, they don't sell the Super Soakers anywhere anymore.
Oh, Target had them. I bought one.
Oh
Yeah, I got one. If you need one, I got one.
Oh, also, like, yeah, like the action figures too. Like, they would always have, like, I don't know, new toys, new shows that came out. You can't find
like hundreds of each, and now you'd be lucky if you find one of any of them.
I just think stores are going to become obsolete altogether.
They're all going to become, what was the Demolition Man? Taco Bell, and what else?
Walmart?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. This comment has to come up. I just happened to see it by accident. There's a Toys R Us in the American Dream Mall in New Jersey. Oh, my God. Stop. Road trip. Road freaking trip.
I want to go there so bad. They have the Nintendo theme park.
Oh, shit. All right.
Avatar. They have just all the Nintendo things, and then like a huge Shrek water park. But I'm really excited for freaking Avatar. I want to go on that airbending ride. And they have this huge Appa, the big bison, but it's like, 60 feet tall. I want to go see it.
Very cool.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm just excited about the whole concept of there being this giant Toys R Us. Any more topics? Is there something else we're supposed to hit? When Stephanie comments, you stop the show.
Did I say Nintendo? I meant Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon, okay.
Right. There is a Nintendo World coming, and I'm even more excited for that, because they're going to have Zelda's Castle. There's already a Nintendo World in Japan. It's coming here in 2025.
So one of these weekends, Joel, you got to come on up, and we'll go to Odd Logic Brewing, and you and Cassie can play Nintendo all night. Odd Logic has a Nintendo machine upstairs, and we went the other night for cocktails. Of course, my wife is married to Nintendo because she's great at the Mario games. Very cool. Yeah. She's great at Nintendo games.
Oh my God, where's that at?
Odd Logic is in Bristol. It's 10 minutes from my house, tops.
Oh.
It's
Dude,
like
I have to show Cassie that jailbroken Nintendo I got. It's like fantastic. Any Mario game ever made is on there.
I have one. I have one of those. Christian Rupert had one. Had given me one, and she was playing it for a while, and then she got bored because she's too good at it.
Oh man.
Museum of Illusions and Angry Birds mini golf. What? Jesus. Stephanie knows all about it.
Oh.
She should be a tour guide.
Yeah, I want to go there so bad. That looks so fun. And
Real
it's like
quickly.
you don't have to go to New York. It's in Jersey.
Exactly. It's not that bad. Real quick, we talked about it earlier, the Pantera reunion. Phil Anselmo, Rex Brown getting together. They will be joined by Zakk Wylde of the Zakk Wylde Band, of course, and Charlie Benante from Anthrax. Jewel, good idea, bad idea. What do you think of the legacy of Pantera? Go on or go home?
I'm for it, and you heard the ladies tonight. Like it's a tribute, so why not? You know, I'm going to see Bruce. I've seen him. You know, I don't know if anyone could like fill in for him, but he's been doing it. You know, he's 74 years old, so I don't know. But I would see a band that was fronted by someone else if I really love the band. I love going to see newspaper taxis are great. They do the whole Beatles thing. It's like being transported back in time, like listening
Right.
to a Beatles show. It's pretty damn cool. So if they do it justice, I'm all for it.
I plan on getting there one way or the other. I've seen Pantera twice. Huge fan of their music. Love Phil. But, you know, the guys are bringing along also love Charlie Benante. Love Anthrax. So that's very cool that he's going to be on. Zakk Wylde, I'm a big fan of his. And, of course, like I said, Rex is coming back. So, you know, it's not, it's not the brothers, but still, it should be a pretty kick-ass show. And like I said, they're calling it more of a tribute than an actual band. So I'm down for that. Speaking of bands, Blink-182, Mac Skiba recently on Instagram said, I don't know if I'm still in the band. People reached out and said, hey, man, what's the deal with the band? And they're talking about Tom DeLonge coming back and all that. And he's like, I don't know if I'm still in the band. What's the deal with Blink-182? I've tried to see them 3 times. Every time it's got canceled. Travis always has health issues. Are we still buying it? Did we give up on Blink-182?
You mean Mark with the health issues?
Yeah.
But, dude, I don't know. But I'm following like Tom DeLonge. Like he's like in with the CIA. Like shit he says.
Yeah, man.
Like he's so smart. And he knows what he's talking about. I can't believe they took that man seriously. But he knew what he was talking about, so he's like in it. I don't know. I think Tom just needs to like find aliens, start an alien band.
I agree. I like that's been his goal. And Stephanie, I kind of agree because to me, the original 3, of course, and you talk about Mark's health ailment. He's currently listing himself as cancer-free. Congratulations. But Travis always seems to have a health issue. I mean, that guy is like walking death. So, yeah, I mean, I gave up. I'm not tripping over it anymore. Although, Stephanie, I know you know, I'm sure you've heard. I just drew a blank what the hell I was talking about. Never mind. I just lost that
He
thought.
had tickets, right? And they were never.
Yeah, a couple of times. Once was in Atlantic City. I booked a hotel room and everything, and we were like 2 rows on the side of the stage, and fell
Oh
through.
my God! There's. It's called the Frantic Fest in Atlantic City in September, and Shannon and the Clams are going to be there. Carsey Hevrest and Fred Armisen, of all people, is hosting it. I really want to go.
Really? That's weird. It's a weird host.
It's so
But
weird, but I did it. I dig it because Shannon and the Clams, man.
that's like your band. I seen your friend Jen Peg posting some stuff recently. She's
Really?
awesome. We love her. Yeah,
I
just
haven't been
posted
on.
some random vids. I know you love her. Do we have more topics? Oh, yeah, so here's one. Marvel is getting ready to announce its Fantastic Four lineup and actors and actresses in the whole 9 yards. Apparently, John Krasinski flopped in his role as Mr. Fantastic. Are you into this? Are you into Fantastic Four? I'm really more excited for anything X-Men, but I'm down for this.
I would take another X-Men movie any day over Fantastic Four. I didn't like the first movies. Come on, man.
I like Jessica Alba, but
She's not a good actress, though. Like, yes, she's super pretty, but she's not a great actress.
gotta tell you, I don't watch Jessica Alba movies for the acting. But they're doing so much, and like now they got like
There's so many other characters they could explore. Like, why? I don't understand. It's
I
kind of like
agree.
Fruit snacks. Huh?
What the heck was that?
Fruit snacks.
Oh, okay.
That's not protein. That's titanium dioxide.
Apparently, that's Skittles. So yeah, that looks like everything. We've run the table. We're actually running a little late, which I love because I'm sure Jules Bladder is just begging for mercy at this point. Don't forget Yo 2.0 tomorrow night. Our special guest will be local band Poeta, and Marcy Rocker Girl will be our special guest co-host. Very excited for that. Should be a great show.
I love it.
Isn't it very cool? I like that. It's got the little mountains and the moon, and I keep showing Marcy and her
Oh, good
smile.
luck, Marcy. It's going to be a great show. Very excited for you guys.
I'm excited for her. She does like her little 5-10 minute videos on her page on YouTube. She's got a bunch of them, and she's very cool. I'm excited for that. She's excited. So that should be very awesome. Don't forget, of course, next week, I got to say it again, everybody. Tune in. Whole damn mess on the program. I am so freaking excited for this.
All going to be a whole damn mess.
No, I'm a whole damn mess just thinking about it. I'm already nervous. Big time band there. And of course, don't forget the playoff rounds and championship round are coming up for Comedy on the Crick. Great program run by my friend Andrew Duck over at the Blue Monkey Catering. Great comedians. It goes on Friday nights. Tickets are $45. It comes with a meal. Bring your own beer. Bring your own bottle, I should say. Awesome comedians, Comedy on the Crick. The semifinals are coming up. The finals come up in October. So get there. Vote for some great comedians. Have a great night out. Get a good meal and just totally enjoy yourself. Sounds great. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's Sepsis showing some love. You guys love the Yo's. We have been hyping up your show so freaking much coming up here in Mechanicsburg. I am going to be there. I cannot wait to meet the band. Trying to get Jewel to go. I have to get a day off from work. We're trying hard. I even told her she could sleep in the tour bus if she has to. Never mind. She can have the hotel room. I will sleep on a tour bus. We're just that excited. And thank you so much for coming on. Sepsis, one of our absolute favorite bands. Awesome people. Jewel, they are social media monsters too. Their Twitch channel is awesome. And if you watch, Melissa has Monday Night Monopoly. So she plays Monopoly on Twitch. Super cool. They're just I geek. I geek at Sepsis. I really do.
Thank you so much for popping in.
Right? That gave me a chill right down my spine. As soon as I seen it, I was like, woo! And I must have made it a strange.
That was a good way to end the night.
That was a great way to end the night. See, Stephanie, Sepsis is calling you out. You got to be there, Miss Concert. Cancel what other crap you got.
Oh.
We love you. Thank you so much. Oh my God, I'm nervous now. I feel like I should stop now before I say something really stupid.
You should.
I should. That should be enough. I will say that Melissa is probably the baddest ass rocker on the planet. No offense to the BA sisters. They're awesome. We got to get all of them together, like one big rock show. My man Hans Smith tuned in too. What's up, Hans? Thanks for tuning in. Hans, of course, got himself a great job with Sepsis, doing our PR work and all that, and he's a super awesome dude as well. So, Hans, man, I hope to see you in Mechanicsburg. I'm going to see the band in Mechanicsburg. Can't wait for it. Very excited. A massive thanks tonight to the BA Sisters. Check them out. All the stuff down the bottom. www.basistersofficial.com. Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, and more. Same place you can find Sepsis Music, Apple Music, and Spotify, and more. Let's just praise everybody for being on. And Sepsis, we'd like to get you guys back on when more new stuff comes out, maybe after the Mechanicsburg show and you end the touring and bring you back here. We'll just have a blast. We love you guys just that much. We're running later and later. I have no desire to go home, but we got to do it. Got to be at work. So some emojis. Audrey PS with a thumbs up and the heart from Patry Salas. Big fans of the BA sisters. Don't forget next week, Tuesday night, whole damn mess right here on the program. Tomorrow night, Yo 2.0 with Marcy Rocker Girl and local band Poeta. We're going to get out of here right now with the sounds of St. Ricketts. I actually got to stop it and restart it. With Fire Cannot Burn at St. Ricketts at www.stricketts.com. Someday, in a perfect dream world, St. Ricketts will open a show with Sepsis. That'd be the greatest moment ever.
Pretty damn cool.
I know, right? I love these guys to pieces. They are our I call them the house band. I don't know if they're offended by that, but we'll see. I'll talk to the fellas. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow night, YouTube night, Yo 2.0 next Tuesday. Jewel and I right here on the Yo Show, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Whole damn mess. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
I should really expand that. Make sure the volume's up because I always screw that part up. Volume's up. Okay. Now we get out of here. Let's hit some St. Ricketts. Good night, everybody.
Was it truly blessed if the taste of it poisoned deeper than you know? Kindly answer this. Was the point of it just to reach new heights of low? So I'm pulling the anchor and drifting away, blinded by reason beyond disarray. If one fire cannot burn, if one fire cannot burn. Wanted to embrace what it takes for it, pouring something to the world, willing to erase what I'd lose for it, to accept what I assume. So I'm pulling the anchor and drifting away, blinded by reason beyond disarray. If one fire cannot burn, if one fire cannot searching for something, destined for nothing, losing devotion over and over. Truly blessed if the taste of it poison deeper than you know. Kindly answer this. Was the point of it just to reach new heights of love? So